What's going on, world? It's your boy, Jared the Great. And listen, as a fellow podcaster, I can understand the struggle of seeking sponsorships and advertisements for your show. I think all podcasters would agree. We would do our podcast for free, but being paid allows us the freedom to do it. You know what I mean? So if you're looking to add some money into your podcasting budget, you should connect with my friends over at Podcorn. Podcorn is a marketplace connecting podcasters to endless sponsorship opportunities. As a podcaster, you can set your own rates and collaborate with brands directly. No exclusivities, no middleman, no strings attached. The marketplace is transparent and allows you to control how and when you want to monetize. So what are you waiting for? Visit them today at podcorn.com/podcasters. That's podcorn.com/podcasters. Tell them Jared sent you. You are now listening to the Dignified Delinquents. It's your boy Jared the Great, and I'm gonna keep you entertained from start to finish.
It's your girl Neesy Ray, and you know I'ma keep it real.
It's your boy Breeze, and I got a story to tell.
Yep, it's your boy Jared the Great, and you are tuned into a brand new episode of the Dignified Delinquent Show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Breeze, tell it how it goes, tell it how it go. We gon' tell it how it go. We don't go slow, we do it kind of fast. And if you fuck with us, then that's your ass.
That's
I'm
your
gonna
ass.
pass the stain back to my dog Breezy Bree, my dog Breezy Bree, my dog Breezy B, and then he gonna pass the thing Neesy Knee, pass it to Neesy Knee, pass it to Neesy Knee.
Feeling like sex. I'm about to get on this shit and I'm a flex. I'm the best in your chest. Fuck that. Got a question. Who's next?
Who's next?
I'm big like a twig. You small. You dig?
Ha!
Oink oink. You big. Take off that ugly ass wig. You bald. I see it. You bald.
I need it.
Give me your head, bald head. You always scared? You ain't come prepared?
You know the beat gonna change on you every now and then.
Well, I was snapped on that bit for real. Breeze gon' give it to you. Gon' give it to you.
It's all the growling.
R.I.P. DMX.
All right.
Kind of dog is that?
I should wild pig. That bitch sound aggressive and small.
All that barking ain't gonna do shit. All right.
Kick the shit out your little man. Come on over here. Let his ass off that leash. Bring his ass. Niece in the building.
Oh man.
What up?
What up, y'all?
How you look? I like the hat, dog. Is that mink?
Nah, it ain't me. We ain't.
Is it mink? Is it mink's cousin? Sink?
Sure.
What's a mink lash? I wanted to ask you that.
A mink leg?
Is that mink, like mink hair?
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Sure.
Well, maybe not if you got a pluck. Like if you get individual plucks of of hair.
Yeah.
I guess not, huh?
Not necessarily. It can be.
Shout out to all the women getting their lashes done who ain't just getting their lashes like just laying them on. They going to get the individuals. You do individuals?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to the ones that just put them bitches on, man. Like shit.
I say the individuals because that's time consuming.
It's time consuming. It's more natural looking too.
The individuals? Mm-hmm. Welcome back to the show, y'all. We back in this bitch.
Sorry for cussing.
I only get to cuss one time a week, and that's tonight.
I ain't cussing tonight.
You already curse. You late in your rap.
Oh yeah. I ain't cussing no more.
Yeah. Okay. We gonna see. We gonna see. Put money on it. Bet you won't bet none. Neesy gonna take the line on this one. Bet you won't bet nothing. Don't do it. Put your house up, nigga.
I'll buy you a drink.
And then now, are y'all worried about AI taking y'all jobs, artificial intelligence?
No.
Now I saw something, Neesy. Now teaching might be a little different, but I think I don't put anything under the sun with AI. I saw artificial intelligence installing individual lashes on a lady. Did you see that video?
Lash tech had to come behind it and do the rest.
Bro, I seen.
But that's just now. That's until they get that shit figured out right.
I sent it to a couple people, and a lot of people like, yeah, no.
Yeah, they wouldn't do it.
They
Yeah,
saying that
because
shit now until the
they
robot
say it
charge
now,
50
but
cent a lash.
not 50
Bitches gonna be able to be, hey, Robota.
I don't think people too trusting of it right now. My job is safe for right now. Right now we safe. By the time they take over, I'm not gonna be doing lashes no more.
Oh, you okay? Now is because what they saying is that everybody's job is at jeopardy. Like even with me in the marketing communications world, a camera can't go out here and necessarily take pictures yet. But I was writing the caption for social media, and boom, hey, have AI write the caption. So I was like, okay, let me see what AI write. And I was like, okay, write a caption about this, that, and third. And AI came up with a caption. I was like, oh, it wasn't nothing that I would put. I had to go back and wordsmith it. Yeah. But it was great in the moment of I'm having a brain fart right now. Yeah. I can't think. Help me out, AI. It was good for that.
I don't even fuck with AI, nothing. I don't know. AI can do it. Fuck AI. I don't do none of that shit when I see it.
You don't fuck with AI, Allen Iverson. You don't fuck with no AIs.
Fuck it. and I love Iverson, but I don't be fucking with that shit, dog. That shit is too smart. Like I told you about the Snapchat shit. The damn Snapchat thing can have a conversation. You can ask it questions.
Oh, the AI. I don't build Snapchat like that, man.
I know. Do you want new? AI asks me every day, would you like to no, bitch, no, I don't want shit.
But you know what? I don't know if this is our version of our parents' phones. What do you mean anybody can call my house? What do you mean I can talk on the go? I can talk and not be at home?
That's different.
Of cell phones. I don't know if this is our version of computers, of the Internet Explorer, of Google. Bro, I don't know. It could be our version of that.
Nah, hell nah, dog. AI is different, bro. This shit can change their voice. Bro, the shit be changing their voice. You call AT&T now, like, hey, I'm the new automatic. Like, this bitch sound like a real person.
Oh, like a real person.
Yeah,
like, why the fuck? Like,
it doesn't sound like
a computer anymore.
Right. It sounds like an actual person just picked up the phone and started talking to you.
Now, I probably had a whole conversation with AI.
You probably did.
Because I was just on the phone.
And it asks you questions and it wants you to respond.
Sorry,
in an actual response.
Like, bitch.
It doesn't want you to say
representative.
Right.
Because our representative, your ass.
It wants you to say
immediately.
I would like to speak to customer service. Like it wants
a full sentence.
Bro, let me tell you how much I don't fuck with AI. I don't even say nothing. I hit zero. I just keep hitting zero. Can I help you? No.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Connecting. Now, that's the fuck I don't fuck with AI.
I'd have beat the motherfucker that was on the phone. Hello, this is boom, bitch, you real?
And then when the motherfucker come through, it's Aladdin. Hello. Did you forget to AT&T, man? Put the fucking AI back on the phone, bro. Fuck. Hit zero on his ass.
You got a boom.
Welcome to AT&T. I help you. What the fuck?
They boot you for him, get somebody else who they get after him. Boom.
Hello, welcome back.
Listen.
When I speak to the manager, it is me. I am him.
Every time. But that's because all these companies, they outsourcing. Mm-hmm. Don't nobody in the States actually work for these companies.
For real. And then I told him to tell you about AI. This bitch gonna try to change his voice.
This is AI.
Hello, this is the AI. How may I help you? I said, sir, I know it's fucking you. Fuck out of here.
I think that where it can have its benefits, I think that it can also, anything made for good can also be used for bad.
Oh yeah.
You know what they say? So be careful, especially if you in college or you getting your master's degree or something, because people are writing whole papers using AI.
Oh.
A whole paper. So they let us on my program. I'm in my last 2 classes. They're like, listen, we know AI the new big thing, and it ain't gonna tell you on your side, but we can tell on our side if you use AI to write this paper. It's like, so please don't.
I wouldn't use it. I would have AI write something. I go to that bitch and change
it. Change everything.
Right. That's what you're supposed to do anyway. If you got somebody writing your paper, you got to put your own touch on it some kind of way.
Like,
make it seem like you actually wrote
said that shit. They don't talk like that. When I tell you start using word for she.
I be misspelling shit on purpose. Now she know I don't know how to spell.
She know I don't know how to spell flabbergasted.
Tell me you got to go back in. I always I help my brother. I help my brother a lot. And I help my best friend too.
I like the way you put that. I help that boy a lot. Shit, I got 2 degrees because of him.
Listen, go in there and make sure you look at that and make sure you word that how you would word it. Because,
what would you say?
Yeah, because me writing it.
Yeah, they like, sir, first of all, you don't get periods. Where the hell did this come from?
Like, yeah, no, fix that.
Yeah. Say something different. Change my words. So good luck out there in the world, y'all, if y'all using artificial intelligence.
Just don't do it.
How was y'all weekend?
Good.
What did you do?
Me and my family, we got together and my daddy put some stuff on the grill and
Black people know how to throw some stuff on the grill.
listen, it was a Sunday and my mom was like, your daddy gonna put some stuff on the grill. Y'all come on over.
I'm on the way.
Yes, I sure did. I didn't even go home. I went straight from the church house to their house.
And you know the crazy part is you don't even ask what they putting on the grill.
Nope.
As long as something being thrown, they'll be throwing
Exactly.
zucchini on the grill, corn.
And they did.
And did. See?
And did.
Just gonna throw something on the grill. I saw the video. You saw the video of the lady who was telling you how to have a free barbecue.
Yes.
You saw that video?
No.
Good idea. I should have did that.
She was saying literally what Neesy just said. Like, put somebody else. Like, hey, Breezes, what you going into? Nothing. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna throw something on the grill. Yeah, y'all might as well come through. And you are going to ask what question?
All right, what I need to bring?
Boom. Hey, no, just bring a pack of chicken. I got some other stuff here. I just need a pack of chicken. She was like, okay, cool. I'll see when you get here. Boom. And then hang up with you, call somebody else. Hey, Neesy, what you doing? I'm gonna just throw something on the grill. Yeah, bring some sausages. I got everything here, but some sausages. She called everybody and had them bring something.
They did the barbecue.
They had the whole barbecue. She was just there. She supplied the house and the grill.
Exactly.
That's how you have a free barbecue.
Right.
But I couldn't do that because no, my family chicken won't get here till 10. Fucking sausages won't be here till the next day.
Because my people don't show up on time.
Yeah, you'll be fucked up if I try to do that shit.
That's why I just go ahead and get what I'm supposed to be getting and do it in myself.
Yeah. I have a barbecue in a while. I think I want to throw one. I want to do something. Probably a reunion, not a reunion, a team building. Why you looking like that? Why you hiding?
You say you ain't do nothing. You did something for Christmas.
That's like it was a long time ago.
Almost 6 months.
Yeah, that's about a half a year ago.
That shit 6 months.
About 6 months. It's May. Yeah, that's true. January, February, March, April, May. That's just 5 months.
Life flies.
That ain't the song. I know where you're going though. This nigga sung 2 songs. Time flies.
Okay.
Life flies. Life flies. That's what he was trying to sing.
That's what I just said.
Whoa, somebody that done me wrong.
I don't even remember what I did this weekend.
No?
I don't.
I mean that mean you enjoyed yourself then. You had a nice relaxing weekend.
Yeah, maybe so.
That's what that mean.
Yeah.
You didn't do shit.
No, I chilled.
You ain't no daddy daughter date. None of that shit.
No, I mean, Ari went to the thing and she sung her song.
That was last week though.
That's it.
Oh.
That
So
shit.
your ass just been existing?
Right.
This nigga ain't even been living. He just been existing.
The fuck did I do?
This nigga said D like he from Baltimore. What the fuck did I do?
I did. No, Ari ain't have a track meet, so we was just chilling for real.
Oh, y'all had the guy got to enjoy the house for
so
real.
So we just had the house chilling for real. We ain't go out. Yeah.
Ain't nothing better than that. When you ain't got to
Nah.
do, you ain't got shit on the agenda.
That's
It was
always
good.
Oh, what you got to do today? Shit. And don't ask me to do shit.
Don't
was
even call
good.
my phone.
Don't even call.
I went out with your brother and my brother for drinks.
Your brother's birthday. Shout out to my guy Tavis, man. How old he turned?
31.
31. Tavis 1 year older. I thought he was 1 year older than me. Shout out to my guy Tavis,
Yeah.
the host. First name Tavis, middle name motherfucking last name the host. Whenever I see him, I say they go Tavis, the motherfucking host.
Yeah. So I'll chill with your brother and my brother.
I ain't get an invite. I ain't get a call. Did you get called?
I ain't know your brother was coming until he said, boy, I seen you on Snap, boy, I'm gonna pull up.
See, that's why you got to be on Snapchat.
Yeah, I guess AI ain't tell me that. AI, what Breeze doing? Breeze is enjoying drink. We was at like a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
Salsas?
But
No.
nah.
Oh, La Panera.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my spot, dog.
You know, I've recently started going to a cigar lounge here in Jacksonville called Dapper D's.
That's next to it.
Okay, that's okay. I was going to ask. Like, that's next. Okay. Yeah, I went there and I was
you
like,
might catch me there one day. I'll catch you there.
Dapper D's?
Yeah.
Okay,
They
yeah.
do trivia, but we be here.
Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, you was looking forward to going this week because you were supposed to do yesterday.
No. I wasn't.
No.
I've only been once, and my cousins got me there because I don't.
I was happy as fuck when he said we was gonna do it yesterday. I like, man, Thursdays be hell for me, dog. Like I wake up, go to work, pick Ari up, go to boxing. After boxing, go to karate. After karate, we go to track. After track, it's time to come here. And then,
Well, I appreciate your dedication.
oh yeah. You know, I'm the dignified delinquent.
He is the.
No, I mean the. I mean
You heard what the fuck he said.
the dignified and these.
Duck, you heard what Daddy said.
Nah,
JT,
but,
you heard that.
I was like, "Damn, we can do that." Yeah. Then you change.
You ain't never text back.
I don't got to text back because I'm gonna be here.
See what I gotta deal with.
Bro, if I couldn't make it, I couldn't. But as long as Neesy agree, I'm gonna be here.
Good.
Neesy, that works for me.
If it work for Neesy, it works.
If it works for Neesy, it works. Sure. That's probably how she said it too. Sure. Guess what? I'll guess my Wednesday night.
I'm just saying, we're not a confrontational group.
Yeah, this I like. I enjoy that.
Not.
We're not. So shit, we go with the flow, man.
Right.
Everybody already still in our flow and shit. Still in our swagger.
See, I wasn't gonna
Jacking
even
us
say
and
nothing.
shit, man. I'm sick of that shit.
I wasn't gonna even say so. See, how I get in this? I ain't even say nothing. In the words of Nene Lee. In the words of Nene. My weekend was good, man. Friday, I took my wife to Roof Chris because she had never been to Roof Chris, and I hadn't been in years.
I've never been.
You never been? Save your money. Don't do it.
I felt like
Don't
it was
save your
hype.
money.
I felt like it was all hype. That's why I never went.
If you go during the happy hour during the day. They have a good happy hour. They got drinks on special. They have food on special. Nigga, we went at nighttime. And the reason why I took her is because nationally, if fellas listen up, you date somebody, you got an anniversary coming up, her birthday, pay attention. Nationally, they're doing this thing where you can get a super salad, a entree, and a dessert for $49. So a 3 for about $49. But it starts at $49, depending upon the location of where you're at. And that for $49, that's probably going to be your chicken Marcella or something like that.
Yeah.
Then for $59, you can probably do the steak, the 6-ounce steak, or you can do a 10-ounce for $69, and then or you can do a surf and turf for $79 with the 3. Right? That already sounds a little crazy for a lot of people. Right. Fellas, if you young, you ain't got the funds, your funds ain't funded like they should, take your girl there as long as she don't drink. Because if she drank, them drinks starting at $14, $15 a pop off happy hour. Now that ain't happy hour prices.
Or you
That's,
just go to the store, liquor store, get you some mini shots.
see, this ain't the restaurant to do that bullshit at.
It's not.
This ain't the place you got to come. This and go get dressed up nice and suited and booted. That's why I said this is your anniversary, her birthday. You trying to do something nice. Don't ask the cook for let me get a Coke, but just half of it. Don't go back there and ask your waiter for that. Let me get a Sprite, but don't fill it up all the way.
I'll
Put a
fill
little
that
bit
shit
of
up all the way. I drank them down.
Drink it to the middle. So I took my wife there, and I literally spent too much money. I was like, oh, that bill came back, and I was like, Martin on life. Oh, the bill, such a mighty big bill too. Baby, I think that we probably should get the fuck up out of here. That bill came back, and then I had to tip on top of that.
You ain't have to.
Well, come on now.
I'm just saying, you said the word have to. It's good that you did.
It was responsible for me to tip on top of that.
Yes.
So that was Friday night, and I was sick. I was at the house like this. Fuck, I gotta spend. Shit, how many? I'm still looking at the bill. So you wanted to have 2? You couldn't just eat the 6-ounce on the 6-ounce. But I will say the food was average at best.
Yeah.
Like they mashed potatoes are like $14. Like if you just want a side, like $14. So I'm like, babe, these mashed potatoes finna be like lumpy. I like my shit lump, like real mashed potato. This shit it was creamy like it came out the box. Not the little flakes that you put water in.
It was the powder.
It was some bullshit.
It was powdered mashed potatoes.
I was like, oh,
They don't do that to you at Calford.
I ain't never been to Calford. I gotta get my money right to go there. I had to leave that hole alone to get my mind right.
The way you looked, I know it's got seen in your eyes.
She had a flashback.
Right, you was ready to leave this bit right now.
Listen, the food was delectable.
Ooh,
I
big
go
ass
there.
word.
They're not they expensive.
I bet.
They very
No,
expensive.
more than Root Chris, I'm sure. Yeah, so we ain't
Yeah,
doing
you
that.
you gonna, and then if you like to drink,
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Y'all should have went with Applebee's.
Applebee's. Now
Took your
I
ass to the 2
wonder
for
how
20.
long has Ruth Chris been doing this little special thing? Because Olive Garden Dart and Company has just acquired them.
Acquire Root Chris? Mm-hmm. I recently saw them that they did it, so that's probably why. But shit, that could be you got something right there. That could be
Because that makes sense.
Yeah.
If they become part of Dart and do them kind of
It was
deals
a special.
and stuff.
Get 3 for whatever.
Yeah.
And that bitch was packed. Everybody's in there. Do you want the regular? I don't need a menu.
I know what I want.
Just have Victor prepare my usual.
To prepare my usual.
Bro, people really like that.
Yeah, at Waffle House, that's me all the time. So dude, I don't
need my.
I don't need nothing.
Way to
Give
come
me
up. What's your drink? I'm ready to order.
Yeah, all star,
Right.
smothered, covered, walked it down. Make the cow walk in backwards, all that. Yeah, give me all that shit. That was my Friday. Saturday, my wife surprised me. She's like, "Hey," just woke me up. I was asleep. She's like, "Hey, want to go see the New Edition concert?" I'm like, "Sure." We got the house on Saturday night because we was in the suite, the little suite
Rich
box.
people sweet, yeah. I'm letting for the cousins, like the rich people sweet.
No, we were in the suite, just a
Where
suite.
the rich folks.
Yeah, what you know? The president got shot and fell down. What?
The box.
Nigga, he was in the booth. We were in the suite.
I can't.
But no, so we was there, and my wife, she was like, because the last concert I went to at ViStar, music wise, was the Millennial Tour. My wife went crazy. She loved that shit. So it was New Edition. All I knew that was gonna be was New Edition. Mm-hmm. But when we got there, they had other performers. And y'all know I'm 29, but my soul is about 50 to 60. Nigga, I promise on everything. Guy opened up with Teddy Riley, and then after they did like 30 minutes of songs that I like. Yeah. So niggas are like, that's the warm up. Mm-hmm. Nigga, they go off stage. Guess who comes the fuck out?
Who the fuck?
Keith Sweat came out that bitch. I'm on and you. Oh shit! What's up? That nigga had about 16 jackets on. Then he did a whole thing. He said, "Y'all know there's this rumor going around that I'm an alcoholic. I get drunk on stage." He said, "That's some bullshit. I don't do that shit. Well, I'm finna have some Hennessy right now. Pass my goddamn drink." That nigga put on the whole show. Keith Sweat went to that bitch, turned the fuck up. And then after Keith Sweat did like his little early shit, what's the one? You made me young, but you're ready. I told my wife, I was like, I think Keith Sweat got a little R. Kelly in him. That's a little R. Kelly. I said, I see where R. Kelly get it from. He did that. And then he did his like, I want to show some love to my guy who's no longer here, Mr. Jared Levert. What's behind door number one? Could probably get the job done. Singing hard as fuck and keeps all the veins and keep sweating neck. Every single vein. That nigga did that. Then he's like, before I go, I gotta bring my guy back out here because he had some hits. We are the kings of New Jack Swing. Teddy Riley came back out. Just got paid Friday night. Nigga, I was in the box swinging, nigga. I was in there going crazy.
You can swing when you're in the box.
I was. That was good. So then Keith Sweat and Teddy Riley went off, and then here come the main fucking attraction. It's 6 of them: Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, Johnny, and the lead singer Ralph Transvac. Yes, they all came out the floor. Bobby was there. Now, now here's the thing. Bobby ain't, if it's more than the 3 count, Bobby ain't fucking with it. if the step requires more than the 3, Bobby gone. Bobby walk his ass off stage and come back when shit makes sense. But what I realized that they were doing, they did, so, Bobby left the group, Johnny joined the group.
Yeah.
So whenever it was a song that Bobby wasn't on, he would leave and Johnny would stay out there. And if Bobby was on the song, Johnny would still stay, but the steps was a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Niggas, Bobby was like, whew.
That damn crack.
Now Bobby got big.
I was gonna say he heavy.
Bobby got big. Bobby can't move like he used to.
Yeah.
Bobby, that nigga tried to do a little step. That nigga said, whew. If it was more than a 3 count, Bobby wasn't fucking with it. Bobby was not fucking.
I seen video of him not.
That nigga.
He kind of just was doing a little rock, and everybody else was doing high steps and turning.
They getting that shit. Bobby like.
He just.
Bobby will point at your ass and hand, take it back. That's it. That's all you got. And then after Sunday, I jumped up on
Zooming with the homies.
My guy Tahir Moore. Shout out to my guy Tahir for having me on Zooming with the homies on Sunday. Tahir Moore, it's his show. He had Miss Pretty Ricky on there. He had Gigi LaFleur. He had myself. He had my guy, I believe his name is Dion. And then he brought in a special guest, that goddamn Ronnie Jordan. Zooming with the homies. If you ain't watch it yet, go watch it. Ronnie Jordan said it looked like, because I was sitting where y'all sit at.
That nigga said, Jerry, what you in the golf ball? Bro, I went to say, that boy at Epcot.
And now that I look at that shit, I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
Now I can't
As
see
much,
that.
as much work as I put into this wall, that's how a comedian can fuck you up. Like, as much work as I put into making this damn wall, his ass said one thing. Now I'm looking at all my decisions. Like, I shouldn't have did that.
That boy said, what, Jerry, what you in the golf ball?
That was my weekend.
Oh man, this dude look like the Epcot ball.
He do. Not that he done said that shit and ruined
Now
it.
you can't see that shit for real.
Right.
When I was on Zoom with the homies, and what I found out, they were talking about like these new kids' language. And Breeze, you work with like the new kids. You around like younger kids, like high school, like you know high schoolers and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't know until Here had to say this on the show. They called the clips and the guns what? Do you know?
Depends on the kid you're talking about.
So the clip, he was saying like the banana clip, they call those, they got like a certain name for it now. And he said they call them dicks.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That thing got a dick on it.
See, don't that sound crazy? Nigga put out 2 dicks on you. Don't that sound?
They wouldn't say it like that.
But now I put that dick out on that nigga.
But they're gonna say the gun then. I got the 40 with the dick on it. That mean that bitch hanging. That bitch long. That bitch extendo.
What kind of dick do you got on there? Do you have a horse dick? Do you,
Right.
do you have a toddler? Do you have a newborn?
Because what?
That dick.
These kids.
Bro, the language be changing.
Because I've never heard that until he said it. And I was like,
I ain't never.
if I just heard somebody say, I got that thing with the dick on it, I was like, well, why you got your dick out? That would be my immediate thought. Like, why would you pull your dick out with the gun?
You old as
That's stupid. I would have never connected the two.
I wouldn't.
But you gangster with the dick out?
Yeah, well, see, don't that sound crazy? You a gangster with the dick out. This nigga's undercover. This nigga's weird.
This nigga really got the...
You walking around with your dick out?
Because if
You
I
on
hear
charge.
that, I'm just, what? Y'all doing what?
Everybody don't even know you finna get shot. I'm finna with that dick out. What?
finna put that dick on you. Well, I don't like that. Bro. You don't have to. You gotta do nothing like that to me. I'll give you what you want. You ain't gotta pull a gun. I just say that shit to you. I'm gonna put this dick on you. What you want? Get the money. Get on your money. Before you put the dick on everybody. He got enough. He said he has enough dick for everyone there.
He's just as crazy, dog.
Yeah.
I got enough dick for everybody here. Who wants
And all it takes is one person to say it.
And it catch on.
Like wildfire.
You hit that red button, that button at the top. Yeah, I don't. One more time. I don't get it, but you know, if it's your thing, do what you want to do.
Yeah, because
I be Googling shit all the time. They be saying stuff. They was in school today talking about something. I ship so and so with so and so. I'm like, what the fuck? Ship. Oh, that mean this person should date this person. I'm like, okay, well, I guess they took relationship. Yeah, so like if I say I ship
so
you
they're just taking
with
the
this
whole
person.
first part of the word
Yeah,
off.
just take it out. I ship
It's
y'all
too
together.
much.
I ship y'all together.
Interesting.
I ship your ass over there. Niggas used to pay the shipping costs. I pay the shipping costs. Y'all never heard that song?
Never.
Ronnie Bell? Somebody like that. It's an old Stephen song. I call her Miss Wendy. I can't play because we're going to get fined. Because she got that 4 for 4. Heard that one?
She got the 4 for 4.
She got that 4 for 4.
From Wendy's.
I said I call her Miss Wendy.
They had 4 for 4 with Wendy's back then.
No, this is a newer group, but they country as fuck. This is like I forgot the name of them. They do a song. It must be jam. Oh yeah, because jelly just ain't that soft. Never heard that shit?
I have heard that.
It's that same group, the Jay Morris group or some shit like that.
Well, shout out to them.
Shout out to the Jay Morris group. What we talking about this week, y'all? I don't know what the fuck is going on. I've been listen, my wife is out of town and my whole life has been unorthodox.
Upside down.
My top 5 tonight is the top 5 things you realize when you end up by yourself.
I can't fuck with that.
No can do. I can't be single. Breeze, could you go back to be single right now? Like if shit just went left, it ain't. But if this just went left, and Neesy, you too, could y'all just be single? Because we've been in relationships for a while, years at this point.
I don't know what I would do. I mean, I know what I would do.
You gonna fuck some shit soon. Like that's just a man though. That's just man.
Oh no, I'm fucking trying to get shit back. I'm holding them ready. It's the telephone.
but after that don't work. You gonna do your whole who the white guy that tried to do that shit with Paula Patton? Right after your whole Robin Thicke, this nigga had a whole album called Paula. I Gotta Get It Back. He had songs. She said, "Fuck you." He went and got her some pussy.
Oh yeah, definitely go get some butt.
This nigga had about 2 more kids since then.
He has.
Yeah, he get shit.
But that shit only gonna be like temporary here.
Yeah.
Like you gonna be at the house. Cause I can't lay up with everybody, dog. Like even when I was single, like you gotta go, baby. Like
This was fun.
Like yeah, right. Like best 5 minutes of my life.
Yeah.
But
Because it's 5 minutes. We ain't doing no foreplay. I don't know that well. I don't trust you.
Like, it's time to get Like okay, if you stay the night, then we not cuddling. We probably back to back or some shit.
Yeah.
Like
Ew.
yeah.
I feel disgusting.
Like soon as I come
to my senses.
Like what?
Ew. Get out of here.
Fuck.
You Johnny Gilliam reverse. Shout out to Jeremy Fox. Put back on your red dress.
Right.
And put on those high heels and those panties too. Girl, I think we're through.
Right.
You got me saying bye, 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 bye. Your show was good tonight. Neesy, could you go back to being single? Like this is it for you. Now what if shit
ghetto
don't
out
work?
here.
What if shit like in the
out here.
world of ifs?
It's ghetto out here.
I couldn't be single right. Go ahead.
It's ghetto out here. You're right. I could not be single right now. This is not.
And the pickings for men is slim. Y'all, it was a girl on Twitter that said if he doesn't have a gun in his car, why am I with him? What kind of shit is that? Now I got one in my car, but that's besides the point. But why does it have to be the standard?
Something wrong with these girls. Something's wrong.
Bro.
Mentally, everything's not okay.
I bet she can't read. Bro, you gotta really like,
She read that to her phone.
Right.
If he don't got a gun, period.
She can't spell either.
bro.
She probably didn't spell that right.
She read that shit. If he ain't got a gun, comma, in his
you
car.
can almost kind of tell how the female is, not from the way they write fucking sentences and posting shit.
Yeah.
Like you
And
can
the type
not
of
have a
stuff they
picture.
say.
You cannot have a picture with, and the girl be like, if she probably had like some, like whatever weird ass sign, apostrophe sign for goddamn I. Or I don't know. You can just tell they be weird.
can tell.
They don't spell
Yeah.
shit right. Everything be wrong. She can't spell.
I feel sorry for this new crop of men that have not all women. Don't get me wrong. Not all women.
Yeah, crap that part.
But but these
He'll
new crop
correct
of
that shit
women.
for himself.
Can we tell people what happened?
I don't give a fuck.
So okay, so last week Breeze was saying about what a lady had said about getting their bodies done, paying for the bodies, and I was editing the clips, and I mistakenly.
Hey, let me tell y'all something about Jerry. Jerry does nothing mistakenly. Let me tell y'all something about Jerry. I know Jerry, dog. Nothing he does is mistakenly. Everything he does is strategic. It's only a mistake if he get caught. So if I wasn't aware and didn't like fucking watch what the fuck he sent like previous people,
That shit would have been up on Tuesday.
that shit would have been up. But because I pay attention,
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is permission sometimes. I should just put it out first before I send it to y'all. Then like, my bad, Breeze. God damn it. I'm sorry.
this motherfucker trying to get me.
But the thing is, yes, you probably would have got him to the wall for it. But I don't even think so. I don't think so. Because I think a lot of people would have been in your comments and like agreeing with it. You would have had a couple of comments.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have
been bad.
They wouldn't have skinned you.
Because if they would have watched the rest of the video, they would have agreed with you 100%. Like, because I think the comments would have been added more
I didn't see that comment made
before. I think the comments would have came in like, nah, it ain't that they rich, it's that they getting these niggas to pay for the surgery. Like it would have skewed that way.
or they put it on their credit cards.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, y'all want to post that bitch bad.
I do want to post it. I just want to see how
Y'all
it
wanna
goes.
post
We
that
post it, it
bitch
get 300 views, then we be like, fuck, well, nothing.
Right.
So, but no, I do try to be
You want to post it on TikTok? You can post it. and then after you post it now.
Okay, we just have to see at the time.
No.
I
Now I never.
Okay, I do. But my thing is like,
This man trying to get me slaughtered, man.
no, but I do think like what you were saying was a great point, and what we were talking about pre-show, like when Neesy was like, everybody, we're in the world of clickbait right now. That's true.
Yeah.
Like if it's not gonna catch me in those first 5 seconds, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like you can't be like, nigga. When I see a TikTok video say watch to the end, I regret it every time because like, what the fuck? Like y'all just wasting my time.
I sat here and watched this for what? What were y'all trying to show me?
Watch to the end to see the real funny. No, bitch, put the funny at the front.
Put the funny.
Put the funny at the front.
But sometimes that stuff be bad, especially with movies, because they show you all the funny parts in the previews.
Right.
And you get to the movie and like, dang,
All right.
this movie actually wasn't funny. It was just those couple pieces that they showed us.
All right, Jay, keep it up for 2 minutes, 2 hours.
Okay, we go, and then I better don't do nothing. I better don't do nothing.
Man, y'all are crazy, bro.
I will say this though about being single. I've been out of the game this year for what year is it? It's 2023.
23.
I say 14. Fuck, am I talking about?
2023. I've been out of the game 9 years this year.
Fuck, I'm 24 in 2014. I will.
I've been out of the game 9 years this year, so I wouldn't know what the fuck to do single. I wouldn't know how to talk to a new girl. I wouldn't know. I be still saying the old shit. Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo, baby.
Lord Jesus.
I be saying some shit from the 90s. Can you dig it, baby?
They gon'
I turn to the Mac. You understand what I'm saying, baby? Can you deal with that right there, baby?
I think I'll be all right.
Think you'll be all right?
I think not like all right. I think like approaching women. I think I'll still be strict.
Yeah, I would have to go back to my old tactics, but my old tactics were always tactful. Like Breeze said, I never do anything without, thinking it through.
But it kills me that you be thinking, like trying to play me. Like,
How I'm gonna play you?
like, bro, you knew what the fuck. Like I was calling for it. Like, but let me go listen. Like, so I'm playing along with him. I'm like, yeah, boy. Like, I'm gonna play to
I
the shit.
did want to hear it back because I hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen that clip since I edited it.
Like, let me go listen to that shit, Breeze. Fuck. Oh shit, yeah, Breeze. I see what you said.
When I heard it, I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, you're right. You got a point. It sounds weird. First 5 seconds sounds weird. After that, I was like, oh, they on your side. After that, they with you. I'm with you.
You know what the fuck you was doing, bro. How the fuck you clip that? You ain't say. All you had to do was clip 2 more seconds of this girl told me this. You clip the part where I said this. Fuck what I said.
I'm gonna play the clip for the people so that they can hear it. I'm gonna play it for everybody so that way we can all hear what Breeze is talking about.
It's your girl Neesy Ray, and
That ain't it. Hold on, let me see.
it's your girl Neesy Ray, and this week in Women Want to Know is what are the biggest red flags you've seen in women?
That ain't
That's
it.
God trying to tell us to put that bitch down.
That's God saying, nah, that ain't the one that you wanted. Let me show you how good my God is. He can make a way out of nowhere. He can put a mountain in a mud hole. He can put
Or not to be found.
he can
boy worship Zeus.
He's a way maker.
That boy worship Zeus. That boy
He's a way maker. He's
worship Buddha.
He's a world changer.
That boy been wrong ever since.
He is.
Any girl that don't got surgery is broke.
Oh wow.
Surgery
wow.
for the rich.
Everybody can get it though.
Easily.
It's real easy. They do payment plans. You can get your little care credit card and put it on that. Like everybody can get surgery.
Yeah.
I don't fuck the surgery. I want that
Right there,
mattress.
back on your
I
side.
want the stretch
Yeah,
mark.
ain't nothing
Stretch
better than
mark.
that.
I want that cellulite.
That,
That's why
but
I
a lot
love
of
clothes. Back on your side. As soon as you said stretch marks, every woman.
Bro, people fuck it. Post the shit.
We here now. We're and I don't think it's gonna go. I don't think you got nothing to worry about.
I mean, I'm not worried because I'm gonna fight their ass back up. I'm just saying.
Well, if you do that, then that's one way to do it. Now, are y'all rankers? Like, can y'all? Or that's what they call it. Like,
No, I'm not very good at it.
I was gonna say, Bridge, I think that you might be a little bit. You sure?
No, I was a fighter. I couldn't rank in school.
Neesy?
My line was fake. I bet you can't whoop my ass.
But you can't beat me though. But you can't beat me though.
Right.
You can't beat me though.
Let's do some.
That's one of Neesy's
Oh,
videos.
Lord Jesus.
Neesy, y'all make sure y'all follow Neesy. What's your TikTok?
Neesy Ray.
No, it ain't. That's a Donisha with the spoon.
No, it's Neesy Ray.
Oh, you got your regular name up there.
Yeah, do that. I don't.
Make sure y'all follow her on TikTok. She be doing shit like putting potatoes in ice water. What does that do?
I made potato chips. You gotta put them in the ice bath first, and then when you take them out and dry them out, it makes it pulls the starches out of
In
it.
an ice bath, you bathing them?
Potatoes getting like they done ran track all damn day.
That's what the directions told me to do, so I did what the directions told me to do.
Was that when the potato was hot, or was that before?
No, that was before you could, because you got to pull the starches or something out. Something. The directions said
How did they turn out?
they came out good.
Were they like vegan potato chips, or like were they real deal?
They were like vegan potato chips. If
Okay.
you don't put them in the oil, it ain't going.
You know what I just realized?
What's that?
And I've been cooking for a long time, and I can cook pretty well. Breeze, you'd have been to my house. You'd had some of my food before.
It was okay.
Yeah, y'all niggas fucked that goddamn.
That salmon up.
Y'all niggas fucked that salmon up, goddamn.
Salmon.
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 Say again.
Salmon.
Salmonella. y'all niggas fucked that salmon up. Goddamn. But what I've realized in Neesy, I've been cooking for a long time. My mama is a cook, and got a lot of good cooks in the family. I didn't know that when you are seasoning food, you're supposed to use oil, vegetable oil, regular oil, and massage your food in oil first, and then season it, because then that makes the seasoning stick to the things that you're seasoning. Opposed to using a whole lot of seasoning trying to get it. That's why you goddamn blood pressure high right now. Instead of using all that goddamn seasoning, put some oil on your shit and then let it cook that way. Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
Breeze shaking his head like no. Yeah, I TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. Because then once it sticks to the oil, it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Unless it goes off in the whatever you cooking it on, like if you cooking it in the pot. But if it's in the pot, it's still cooking in the shit. Yeah. Did not know that. Had no clue.
No can do.
No can do.
I think I don't know. I'm a woman.
You said what?
I'm a woman.
Yeah. The fuck that mean? I agree with you at first. I said I agree with you at first, and I was like, what the hell that mean? I know a lot of guys that
You
cook.
agree with me because I'm a woman.
Are gender roles important to you? You take the trash out? Well, I guess you got to, huh?
Yeah, I ain't really got no choice, huh?
How do you feel when we take it out? Like I saw on TikTok.
Video.
I saw that video. It was like, that's how I feel taking the trash out.
Well, I only have to put mine at the front door. They come pick it up. So I don't.
Oh, you fancy. You got, what's that called?
Valet trash.
Valet trash, yeah.
I don't actually take my trash to the dumpster.
My wife don't take no trash out. She'll take it out the can, but she'll sit it right next to it.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? If you gonna do all
That
this,
shit aggravating, dog.
and before I clean my garage, my wife, she would take it to the garage and sit it in front of the garage door. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Do not block a entrance or an exit in anywhere like that we reside. Like, don't block an entrance or exit. That's the way. Like I don't get frustrated, but if I see that whatever's in the way, I'm just picking it up and throwing it. I don't give a fuck what it is. Like I get that frustrated. Like, do not block an entrance or exit. So if it's a box, I'm picking it up. I'm slinging that bitch.
Anger issues, man.
Not anger.
Something's going on.
That's just like something happened when you was a child. You try to get away from a dog or some
trapped.
shit.
I trauma. So when I was younger, I was 7 years old. Our house caught on fire, and you got to get in and out of a situation. So my daddy always had this big thing of don't block no entrances or no exits. Like, don't block them. Like, especially the garage. He hated when we put the trash can in the garage. He didn't throw it or anything, but like he would like fuss about it. So, but with me, I was the last one out the house when the house caught on fire when I was young. So had an entrance or exit being blocked, your nigga would be goddamn burned up right now. So I don't know why, but like if anything is blocked, like an entrance, or not inside the house, more so like the garage door.
Bitch.
Like I slang it. I don't give a fuck where it landed. I don't give a fuck what was in it. Obviously, it's not important for you not to place it where it needed to go.
I'm gonna place this shit. All of a sudden, you
Well, I see why she put it here. I can understand that.
I'll be right there to catch it.
I can understand that. I didn't know that some communities you can't do curb alert. Like you can't put stuff on your curb and be like, "Hey guys, new sofa on the curb if anybody wants it," or old sofa on the
They
curb.
be killing that shit in my neighborhood.
Curb alert.
Summertime, I have my alerts on notifications. I be like, oh, okay. Oh, baby, oh, they let me see the TV. Okay, what?
And some people drive around for that shit, like drive through
Bro,
neighborhoods.
like my
looking.
neighborhood shit be fire.
Jump man.
Like
The
it don't,
jump man.
Like it don't even be like shit. Like I'm like, why are you throwing this away? Like we just bought a new sofa. We had this one for 3 months. We didn't like it.
What? Yeah, I'm on the way to get it.
Bree be like, what we finna do with that? I'm like,
I don't know, but we get something.
Boy, Bree know.
Put it on marketplace.
Right. There's people that really be out there fucking just throwing good shit away.
Yeah, they say one man's trash is another man's treasure.
That's what they say. But one man's treasure could be somebody else's trash.
One man trash could be somebody trash. Shit.
Now, Bree, you asked this question for the ladies. I know you do a segment called Men Want to Know, but you asked this question about ladies getting ready to go out. What was that question?
Oh, ladies, when you getting all sexy and sexified up to get ready and go out, are you getting sexified up? When you getting dressed, are you getting dressed for yourself or you getting dressed for guys when you go out? And I just was wondering because I seen a girl. She always looks nice. Always like, okay, let me not say nice. She always like looks sexy. Like it's always something. Like she be wearing like the see-through shirts with a breast out, showing nipple showing, little shorts. Like she doing that for her or she doing that for attention. Because anytime a guy says something to her, she's so offensive. Like, oh my God, you like, damn. Like,
Would you walk around with your titties out? Shit, you got your whole areola showing.
So what you think?
Areola.
I'm sorry.
So but for real though, like what you think? Like I be like,
I think it depends on the person.
like guys be in her comments saying stuff and she be snapping on. I'm like, damn, like fuck, you posted it.
Yeah.
Like you posted this. Like what you thought they were gonna say?
It depends on the person.
How was church?
Not how it was church.
I'm just like what do you like? What did you think was gonna happen?
I don't know what she thought was gonna happen. She clearly I don't know, maybe she do want the attention. Maybe that's the attention she want and she just trying to make it seem like she didn't want that attention. Some girls do that kind of stuff. It's weird.
Do you do it like not that you do it for attention, but like when you get dressed up? Okay, for perfect example,
I don't say dressed up though, because I'm gonna give her an example. Like get dressed up just because they like the
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm talking about the extra shit.
You posted was it an April dump? Mm-hmm. And you had on some would call it a sexy outfit. It was all black leather. Would that be one of your sexy outfits, or is that just the outfit? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, it could be considered because my top was like see through.
Okay, boom.
But you couldn't see my nipples and my areolas.
But it was more than what you normally do.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you going?
Nowhere.
Why you put that on? To go
because
nowhere.
I'm a content creator, and 9 times out of 10 when I get dressed and do my makeup and stuff, I go sit down afterwards. I take all that off and I sit down.
So that outfit was for no reason.
It was literally for the pictures.
I
actually now that top, the top that I had on, I did buy that specifically for like an event. Like,
okay,
it was my cousin's birthday, and she was doing. It was like we had to wear like lingerie or something, and my mama was gonna be there. So I was like, "This is as close to lingerie I'm put on in front of my mama."
Okay. It
was kind of like a respect thing.
Yeah. So,
but I think it depends on the person, and it sounds like old girl like the attention. She just trying to make it seem like she don't like the attention, cause girls do that.
Or maybe she like the attention from rich or a certain type of dude.
It definitely could be that.
Yeah, you know what, and I think I'm not a lady, so I don't know what the fuck y'all be going through or what y'all be doing.
What y'all be going through?
but I do think that there is a level of attention that women seek or validation. That's not all women. Let me say that, but some women. may seek that level of validation because it's like the same thing. Like I follow this girl. She's a white girl. She has a big ass booty. Not follow. We're friends because we went to high school together. Not friends, but we're Facebook friends. And she has a big booty, especially to be a white girl. All she dated is black dudes. I know the black dude that she dated and who she got kids from. And if you look at her her Facebook stories, she's ass forward. Like ain't no picture that doesn't lead without ass. She's big ass, white girl. I saw her and I'm like, okay, like what's the purpose of your content that's ass forward? You want the attention of it, like you want to show off your assets. I saw a video of her that she posted that a friend took of her in Mexico. And goddamn, I had to put too much information. I made it too specific. I saw a video that a friend posted that she had took. She was in a pool, face forward, nice face, nice. She's not ugly, but stomach was forward too. And you can tell that she was a little insecure about her stomach because as soon as she caught herself in the camera, she turned and showed that ass. So I think that sometimes people do it for security, for validation, and sometimes that's all the fuck they know. I done seen some people do follow my OnlyFans with their pussy out and it be a link to their podcast. So I'm just saying, like I think sometimes women know what they're doing, and sometimes it's tactful, sometimes it's just for that security of like I want to be wanted.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you want. I couldn't date nobody. Man to man. Could you date a woman who fucking dresses with her breast and all that showing? And shorts and butt out. Some people say, some guys be like, "Oh, you insecure?" If you come, I'm not insecure, bro. At all. I just don't want I don't like if you like it, bro. I love it.
You wasn't here the week we talked about Russell Wilson and Sierra and what she had wore, and my guy Q said the Deuce was in for you. But we had that conversation and we basically was like, listen, Russell Wilson know who he married.
Yeah.
He married Sierra. He married that motherfucker. So like he know what he gonna get into when she dressed like that. He can't get mad at the offensive tackle that's blocking for his ass when he say, God damn, Sierra got ass. Like you can't get mad at that because that's who your wife is.
You don't think that changed when you get married?
You think it should or doesn't?
I'm asking, do it.
What you mean? What change?
Like, okay, you single and you looking for attention and you dress with the see-through stuff and your breast showing and all that. You single. Then you get with your mans or whoever, get engaged, get married, get in a relationship, whatever, whoop. You don't think that should change a little bit?
For some people, it does. Like my girl, Eva Mendes, she was on Hitch, opposite of Will Smith, and All About the Benjamins. She played Mike Epps' girlfriend in that movie. She married Ryan Gosling, I believe, and she got kids. And she said she's not doing half the movies that she did before she got married and had kids. She said she will never do. She said the only thing she can probably do right now is Disney because she thinks about her kids and her husband whenever she picks a project. So for some women, it changes. For women like Sierra, I don't think that Sierra can go make K-pop music and be in a goddamn fur coat and not be sexy because her sexiness is what sells for her. So it for some women it changes. I know a former co-host of this show who when we first kicked shit off, I think that she is one of those, like, she's very smart, but she's also very party goey. Throw that pussy out there, not necessarily like that, but throw it out there like that. I think like people like that, they won't get married until they 35, and then it will change. But they got to get all that party shit and fun shit out of their system before, which is nothing wrong with that. There's no problem with that. But sometimes you have to be ready for that change.
Yeah.
I don't know. You call me what you want. Call me insecure, whatever. I can't deal with that shit, bro. Even if like they be like, oh, they're celebrity, they supposed to, bro. Like you can be like sexy as a celebrity without that extra shit, bro.
Oh, that's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you wearing the bathing suit is one thing. Like, okay,
right.
It's a bathing suit. We at the beach. The fuck, little ass might be out. You know what I'm saying?
I think you gotta be conscious.
But fucking going
at a certain point, you become conscious.
Bro, going to the fucking NBA finals and shit with your breast and your ass side, or going to like the award show. Like,
you know
bro,
what you're out there doing.
Come on, bro.
You know
like,
what you're trying to catch too.
And
you try to catch.
Yeah, you know
I feel like as a man, like you don't even really want your lady for real.
If I can't speak to that because some dudes, I can speak to it. Me personally, myself, all those nouns that mean me. No, I don't. I don't. I will look at my wife. Like sometimes my wife puts on no. I'm like, hey, whoa. So could you not is your outfit, your body, your choice? I'm just asking as your husband. If you dropped a pin right now, could you pick it up? No. I don't recommend you wear that, but hey, listen, it's your body. Do what you want to. She's like, I thought it was a little short when I brought it. Yeah, it's a hell of a lot short. You wear it, like you do what you want to do. I ain't got no real estate over your body, but I have an opinion, and that's my opinion. Do what you want to. And sometimes you be like, ain't that bad. Like, well, I see your titties. I love your titties, but they out.
But she with me, long as she with me. Like, man,
I couldn't do that. Like, and not that I couldn't. I wouldn't want to.
And you put yourself in predicaments, dog. Like even like dudes is like savages for real. Like they don't care about you being there, bro. Like if your lady got some ass out or they breast out and they want it, they gonna say damn. And me being like that, like it's up. Like you gonna talk about her ass
right
in front of me,
in front of our kids.
You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta be a man like, bro, what you mean, bro? You don't see me here, bro? Now I'm in a predicament, you know what I'm saying?
Right. No. That you 1,000%
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So not like to avoid all of this shit, to avoid the bail money, or worse, like let's just go put
be conservative.
Yeah, like you look nice with
you, and you look gorgeous without it.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, Neesy, let me ask you this: as the woman on the show, the first lady of the Delinquents, do women have to deal with this with men? Like, is it? Well, I guess sometimes y'all do. I guess sometimes y'all do have to deal with it. Men doing a little too much, or giving a little too much, or having like do you, I'm assuming, but do y'all?
What you mean?
Like we wear our gray sweats.
Oh yeah, no, that's a problem.
That's a problem.
Like, cause bitch, you want to play? I won't wear no drawers with these bitches.
Put that dick on them. You dick out? No, this a gun.
Be running for no reason in Walmart. Fuck.
Not running. Lord.
Is someone clapping?
Be running for no reason in Walmart.
That's one of the ones.
One time I think I had my Kappa sweatpants on, and I took a picture, and my wife was like, "You out here posting thirst traps." What the fuck kind of person is that? What's nigga nothing up? What the fuck? Like, yeah, you out here posting thirst traps for these bitches. Man, posting no goddamn thirst traps for no bitches. I don't even like bitches. I like women.
Okay, yeah, no, we have our ones too with y'all.
Yeah,
it be certain stuff like, where are you going? You got to wear them. Now
your boyfriend lives away. So how much? I don't want to say save, but how much real estate do you actually have?
I know what he's wearing. He ain't wearing nothing that I wouldn't approve of.
I mean, got that gray sweats on with no drawers, like Bree said.
Yeah.
Make sure that bitch slap.
He don't even got no gray sweats.
That you ain't seen.
Nah, he ain't got them.
You hear that motherfucker, Bree? That you ain't seen, goddamn.
Nah, I know they ain't enough.
Okay, well, listen.
He throw them bitches away when you come to town.
Bree, you also asked this question about how long it takes women to get ready for real. What was that about?
I just want to know on the average, like, how long do it take y'all to get ready? Y'all be, it's going to be, I'll be ready in 5 minutes, and then they wait for the last minute. Like, you got reservations at 8. Why the fuck is you going to the bathroom at 7:30 to put shit on and get ready? And, I got to take a shower. Like, bro, we been here all day. Like, why is you waiting till now to do all of this? You know? And then it be fucking up the mood sometimes. Like, I'm ready for date night.
That's a fight. That's an argument.
You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta try to hide my anger because I'm mad as fuck. Because I know,
have a good time still.
Bro, I know we about to be at least 30 minutes late. I know, and you look great, but you gotta just do the extra. Well, I gotta keep make sure the shit's blended in. Shit, it's blended. You look great.
Then you gotta put your lashes on. Like, right. Come on now.
We look great to y'all, but we be seeing the stuff that we like.
Now I'm watching the game. Now I don't really want to go. I'm caught in the game. It's a great game.
Now it's got stuck.
Now you rushing me because you took fucking. How long does it take women, on the average? You think you being a woman, first lady, like Jerry said of the show, on the average, how long do you think it take?
On a good day?
For all women, on average.
I I give us like 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Because what happens is we put something on that we thought we was gonna wear. We thought it was gonna look good, and then it don't look how we thought it was supposed to look. So now we end up changing the whole outfit. And when you change the whole outfit, you got to change your hair. You got to change your makeup. You got to change your jewelry. It's a lot.
Miss Rickenbottom, you might not have thought about the outfit today, but you have talked about me and Miss James. You have. In the words of my guy Eric Mays, you knew that we were supposed to be going to the movies. You had knew that we was going.
And it's bad. It's terrible. I know we are the worst when it comes to getting, because y'all make it look so easy. Y'all just get up, brush your little hair, spray a little cologne, might put a little jewelry on, and y'all, that's it.
Out of
Babe,
there.
you ready? I'm still trying to figure out, dang, is my hair in place the right way?
I'm gonna fuck the game up one day. I'm gonna reverse that shit.
Trading places on their ass.
Some pin that bitch.
Trading places, gonna
Please come on, fuck. I'm gonna get my eyebrows together. The fuck.
I get my eyebrows
I gotta
together.
let me rotate my lashes.
Rotate
My lashes.
Like I don't feel like women could take that shit. If we took forever.
We would, because we'd be like, we supposed to be there
Right.
at 7:30 and it's 7 o'clock. You ain't ready. You knew it. Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Bro, I hate that shit. I be
But
like,
y'all don't do that to us.
bro, she be fucking. Not she. Women. Let me not speak.
There's no be specific. Just some women.
Bro, women will wait till fucking.
I heard
30 women. I heard
women do
fucking
this.
30 minutes before it's time to go to start getting ready with everything. Now
30 minutes, 10. Try 10.
Like now you gotta get in the shower.
So I heard.
Now you gotta do your hair. Now you gotta
And
do your
it's
makeup.
not all women, because I'll be honest, I start getting ready early and I still be running behind.
That's because you've been there bullshitting. You've been there bullshitting.
I be walking around.
Just for no reason, too. This
No reason.
Playing.
I'm like, dang, I know I gotta be today. I did it today. I was like, dang, I'm supposed to be at the restaurant at least 6:45. It's 5:30, and I'm just standing here like I ain't got nothing to do.
I be telling my wife, dog, like you don't need the makeup. Like I'm not a fan of like put your eyelashes on, long as your eyebrows done, boo, do a little huh. But I'm not with all she got the fucking lines, the fucking blend. I'm like, bro, you know, like.
Now, Neesy, you do the line and the blends, don't you?
Sometimes.
How long does that take?
Fuck, that's the longest. That's the word smart, bro. That's the word, because now I'm fucking looking at her looking like a fucking Indian.
Looking like a head chief.
Like, man, how much longer, man? She turn around, she looking like fucking.
Like she finna go to war with George Washington.
Right.
But his ass got that
Now she's like a fucking little giant. She's
It
fucking war
depends on if I
pan.
do eyeshadow. If I'm just doing like basic, and then I do my contour, that might take me 30 minutes. But like this face right here, without the lines and stuff, took me 15 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
But that's because lashes was already done. And I've waxed my eyebrows, so it don't take me that long to fill them in once they're waxed. So it just depends on
what you going for.
Right.
And let me ask you a question. Challenge by choice. Don't have to answer this if you don't want to. Do you wear makeup every day?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, how many days out of week, out of 7 days a week, how many, and when I say makeup, I mean anything. Do you wear makeup every day?
No.
Okay, out of 7 days a week, how often do you wear makeup?
Maybe 3.
Okay. Do you wear makeup to go to work?
No.
Okay. When you were in, I'm asking for a reason. When you were in school, like you went to class every day, did you wear makeup every day to go to class?
No.
Okay.
I'm here we go. This is what happened with that, because I was at first. At first, like freshman year, maybe.
Of course, freshman year.
Freshman year,
That's the time.
fall, I probably wore makeup just about every day.
I didn't know you did. I wasn't there.
She was trying to catch up, man. You know how that be.
I actually wasn't. I was enjoying being single.
Whoop de whoop.
I was
You
enjoying
you can be single and have a whoop de whoop.
I was enjoying being single, but
Somebody was driving.
Right.
I had to make myself stop wearing makeup because I started feeling uncomfortable when I didn't have it on.
Okay, and that was my question. Because I know 2 people who did that, like who does that. I've never seen them without a face. I've seen you because we had Spanish class together, so we had class Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I've seen you. If it wasn't Monday,
You don't know a lick of Spanish.
I don't. Shit. I was asking Neesy, what's on your paper? Neesy, I ain't know a name for it. Then what you got on yours? What did you do? But I know people who do it every day, and then when they don't do it, it is shocking to the world.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh. Like one girl literally scared the fuck out of me. I didn't know who the fuck she was.
I seen it. It was a girl that happened to, and like she posted on her story, and she didn't have not a lick of makeup on, and so I kind of like scrolled past because I was like, I'm like, who is that? And then it dawned on me that I was still on the same person's story, and I said, that was her without makeup. Mm-hmm. I had to go back.
I'm gonna ask you in between, but I think you might know somebody who I'm talking about. I might know who you talking about. But one person did it while I was in school. The other person did it while we was at work. And I was like, ooh, fuck. Like, you just scared me. And not that your regular face isn't cute.
It's just, such a drastic change.
Yeah.
I prefer bare face.
I do too.
Like,
I almost came here bare face, to be honest.
Give me the.
Like, dang, I really don't feel like makeup today. Like, I haven't been, I just want
It's just something about that. It's just something about that bare face, dog.
I'm coming bare.
Like your makeup is nice, but it's just some girls like I hate like that
cakey
the cakey.
Like, bro,
like you could tell it's a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
Just give me the bare
They wearing
face,
MAC.
bro.
Then when they start sweating and shit, and then like you be like, ooh, you look like a goddamn.
Like when some women, I made sure when I told Bree when we get married, bro, I promise if you come out here with all this fucking makeup on your face,
Oh yeah,
like it's gonna be an issue.
Like I know you want to get dolled up for your special day,
Right? But I don't need all that.
Yeah.
Like come out this bitch.
Look like yourself.
Light beat. Light beat. I made sure I told the girl that was doing it, light beat. Light.
Yeah.
You don't
I
want
don't
to
need
look
all
like
that,
a
bro.
whole
No,
person.
bro. Like,
You come out here, I don't even recognize
you look like
Right.
fucking. You look like Milan when she was getting ready.
Oh, Lord. That's a lot.
Undertaker, we are meeting our matchmaker.
Yeah.
Nah, give me the bare face.
I don't know. And the older I get, the less makeup I want to put on. Like the only time I really, like I said, I put on makeup maybe 3 times a week, and that's if I go somewhere on a Saturday.
Yeah.
If I go somewhere, because other than that, I'm barefaced like all the time.
Now I will say for all the play cousins that's listening, you thinking about going out here bare. I will say just gradually ease that on the motherfucker. If you been with a guy and he met you with your full face,
Bro, we got some.
And you go to sleep.
We got
with
some
your
nice-
full
and you go to
face.
sleep with your full face,
And when he wake up, you got on the
your
full
full face.
Our cousin ain't got to worry about that.
Some of them do. If you gonna do that, no, I'm not saying that they do. Like they just wear makeup, like all the time. But you gotta eat slowly. Like don't let that nigga just walk in one day. You ain't got your hair in, your eyelashes on, your eyebrows gone, and no makeup. Oh,
Bro, we got some.
Get the fuck out of here,
Some
bro.
nice looking cousins, bro. I told you about the girl.
I work with like
did
that.
that?
She ain't
Thought
got
you saw
no
a ghost.
hair. She don't got no makeup. It's bad.
What?
Oh,
Look like one of them things off Men in Black.
Like he didn't even realize that these were extensions. He did.
you didn't. Your nickname be ooh, bitch. I didn't know that was you. Ooh.
We got some nice looking cousins though. I told you about the one I seen while I was at work, and she was like, "Aren't you?" I like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Shh.
Don't say
We
nothing.
got some nice looking cousins.
Hey.
That's me.
That's me,
though.
but you don't know me right now.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of cousins, man, let me give a shout out to our play cousin, Nevaeh. No, that ain't her name. Nivea. You know who the hell you is. She's one of the play cousins, man. I ran into her on Tuesday, and I was at work. I was actually doing my real job, and she came up to me. She was like, "Oh my God, it's Jerry!" And I was like, I'm in work capacity, so I'm like, how the fuck in my mind? Like, how the fuck? What? I don't even know you, but hello, how are you? I follow you on all the podcasts. I'm a dignified delinquent. I'm like, oh, hey, shh. No. She's 16 years old. She's in high school, man. She's a great person, great student. She's a advocate for diversity, equity, and inclusion. So I told her I was gonna give her a shout out on the podcast. So shout out to you, favorite play cousin of the week.
Favorite play cousin of the week.
Yeah.
I ain't even get my person name. I just like, hey, shh.
No.
A shout out there, you know who you is.
You trying to shut up? Like,
You was if you know Salaskic. I said it right. What's the word?
Shit, I don't even know what the fuck you trying to say.
You know what I'm trying to say, Neesy.
Fuck, if you ask Salaskit.
What's the fucking book fair?
Scholastic.
Shit.
Because I was lost to loud.
Y'all know the fuck I was trying to say.
No, we didn't.
I didn't know what the fuck at all. Actually,
Scholastic book fair. Y'all know that y'all have been there.
book fair, girl, lady.
And then you went to the book fair. Your mom would be like, the teacher would be like, you can't go to the book fair. You don't have any money. Show us the money. Show us that you got money.
Show us the money.
Show us the money.
That's embarrassing.
They ain't the always.
No, they just kind of let us all go.
No.
They giving books for free now. Ain't no more paying. The book fair, they come and the kids go and they pick their books and they
That's
leave.
because these kids ain't reading no more.
Yeah, they're trying to get anybody.
They don't got to do 25 books a year to win the pizza party at the Pizza Hut.
Shut your mouth. You know what you're talking about.
My daughter fucking came home with some books, so I'm like, damn, why the fuck you got this book? She's like, yeah, my teacher told me I had to go get a chapter book. I had to go over here. So she reading the book, so I'm like, bro, this don't sound like
she reading Julie B. Jones.
This don't sound like no first grade book. So I'm like, what's the name of this book? I'm typing it into Google. It says yes for 4th to 7th grade. I said, oh, that's why.
Shout out to my little niece. Already reading 4th to 7th grade.
I said that, bro. That's why this shit don't make sense. They talking about fucking people dying and cancer. I'm like, what the fuck kind of first grade book is this?
She reading on a great level. She's reading on a beautiful level.
Yeah, she up.
Shout out to Ari.
Reading that.
Now, y'all know we in Florida, so we talking about books. Y'all know they done banned a lot of books in our schools.
The librarian at our school still, she got to have a sub to do her job while she goes and scans all the books and takes out all the books in the whole library.
Yeah.
That can no longer be in there.
Yeah.
She been doing this shit for 2 months and she's not even halfway done.
Lord Jesus.
We are in Florida, man, where we're facing a crisis. I think that it should be a state of an emergency, but the fucking governor here in Florida isn't going to make it a state of an emergency.
Not.
If y'all are paying attention to the news, here recently, Florida Republicans passed the school bill on pronouns and diversity. Did y'all hear about that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Y'all heard about that shit?
What the Florida is going on here? Did you hear what I said?
Now, this ain't even what the Florida segment, but I just feel like I had to play that because it's so fucking imperative. So Florida Republicans on Wednesday approved bills to ban diversity programs in colleges and prevent students and teachers from being required to use pronouns that don't correspond to someone's sex. So if Timmy wants to be called Tanika, you can't call Timmy Tanika. And in schools, this can be very Breeze, don't comment on this because I don't want you to get in trouble.
You ain't gotta worry about
third
me.
degree felonies for teachers to comment on some
about
shit.
me, my boy.
3rd degree felonies for so teachers are getting in trouble if a student says, hey, call me Tamika, and you call that student Tamika. And they're like, no, you call him Tim. So teachers are being required to use pronouns that don't correspond to someone's sex, building on top priorities of Republican Governor Ron DeSantis. Now, the two proposals were given final passage by the Republican supermajorities in the House and the Senate. DeSantis is expected to sign the bills into law, and if he does, those bills will go into law more than likely on July 1. So now DeSantis, who was expected to pay attention to this no matter what state you live in, announced a presidential campaign in the coming weeks, has driven a hardline conservative agenda as he seeks to bolster support for Republican primary voters ahead of his White House run. Now, what this means for students in college is that all of your DE&I programming, DE&I-B programming, diversity, equity, and inclusion, belonging programming. If you go to a PWI, that's your Black student unions. If you go to any school, that's your LGBTQ plus support school programs. That's your women's center programs that focus on women's advocacy, raping, all that great stuff. Not great stuff, but like the sources are great. Yeah, all of those programming. If you go to a school, you have international students, and you have an international program. If you work at a school, and that's the case. If those programs are funded by the state of Florida, those programs are going to be non-existent unless the school can find funds to support the program, which the likelihood of that is slim to none because the schools have to find staff to pay to support those programs and then find funds to give to those programs for those programs to have programming. So what that means is even if a school found grants to support those programs, the state will then come in and say, because you're supporting those programs, we are going to slap you on the wrist. We ain't going to give you your funding for this. If you don't believe me, if you're in Duval County, look at what they're doing to the Duval School Board superintendent. Now, I also will say, if you are in school and you are a member of a Divine Nine organization, Alpha Phi Alpha, Alpha Kappa Alpha, Ka Psi, Omega Psi Phi Sigma, Sigma Gamma Rho, Phi Beta Sigma, Iota, Delta, if you are part of any one of those organizations and you have an NPHC council at your school that is funded by a university position, which most of them are, this also affects you. This affects you being on that campus. They're not going to ban you. You now have to rely heavily on your alumni in the city to support your school, which is going to be hard to do if you're in a city like Miami and y'all got all these different chapters, or if you're in a big city like Atlanta and there's all these different chapters. You also have to rely heavily on IHQ if you're a Kappa, or whatever your headquarters is if you're another member of another organization, to support and supply funds for y'all to do what it is that y'all need to do, and are fundraising on your own, which is going to be damn near impossible for college students. So if y'all don't think that this is serious, this is a very serious matter. And the governor of Florida, if you've ever once in your life said to yourself, Trump is bad, Trump is crazy, I can guarantee you Trump ain't got shit on DeSantis. And the reason is because Trump was just an asshole in the White House. DeSantis is an asshole who knows what the fuck he's doing. DeSantis is the same one. He's a racist. He's a bigot. He is against free learning and free speech. He is the motherfucker who tried to go out to Disney. If he doesn't, I don't know if I can say this. DeSantis is a bitch ass motherfucker, in my opinion. I just said it. I just said it.
There you go.
He's a whole bitch. And please, if this, when this bitch ass motherfucker, and I'm gonna say it, they ain't got shit to do with the other delinquent. This is Jared talking. When this motherfucker announced his candidacy for president, please, in everything that you have, every ounce that you have in your body, do not let this motherfucker become president of the United States. This motherfucker is one of the most racist bitches I've ever seen in my life. I'm 29 years old. We can. And this nigga got rid of the superintendent in Jacksonville, Florida, the school board superintendent who got the graduation rate in Jacksonville from 73% to 93% in her time, because she didn't do what his administration wanted him to do. And now you have these super DeSantis supporters who are sucking his dick so hard, excuse my language, who are on his ass so hard, riding his dick so hard in hopes that he become president and that he brings them along with him, that they are doing and saying whatever he do and say. It's affecting everybody. We banning books in Jacksonville. We banned a book about Hank Aaron because it talked about Hank Aaron experiencing racism. If we eliminate our history, it's bound to repeat itself. I'm off my horse. I'm sorry.
Get out that bitch slow. He gonna fall in
I say all that to say we fucked up down here in Florida.
Yeah.
Neesy, I'm gonna go to you for comment. Breeze, can you hit the red button and then change the battery in that one? My wife is out this week.
we screwed.
Yeah.
We real screwed. Like there's nothing much more you could say except for we screwed. And the government has this weird obsession with sex, and that ain't what's important right now. Who cares?
It's crazy
what these people want to do on their free time with whoever. Like, we got other issues. Y'all hear we about to run out of money?
Yeah.
We running out of money, and they worried about what you calling little Timmy who want to be Tamika. Like, that's not important right now. We got a whole bunch of other issues going on that need to be solved. But that DeSantis, he don't realize. I don't know, y'all. Y'all better not let him win. I need y'all to all go vote. Y'all be talking about why I'm voting because my vote don't matter. It does matter.
That's the biggest thing.
Like, it matters so much, and I just don't understand why people don't. And especially in Florida, because Florida got all these little small little redneck towns, and them be the ones that show up to vote when it's time to vote. it be them. Y'all wonder why Florida turned so fast? Because all of them showed up to vote.
But they gonna show up.
Yeah, they gonna show up, but we need to.
Let me just. I'm gonna hush on this.
Not you gonna hush.
I'm gonna hush on this topic.
Oh man, nah. We worried about the wrong things. Honestly, the country is worried about the wrong.
I just want
things.
everyone to get along. Just want peace. I want kids to learn.
Yes.
I want Jesus back in the schools.
These kids definitely need to learn something, because I seen the video today and the little boy said that the 90s was like medieval times without swords.
If they only knew how lit the 90s was. They only got a bootleg man. Y'all remember the bootleg man?
I remember the bootleg man.
The bootleg man was it, bro. Everybody had a bootleg man.
I had all the CDs that,
man.
I didn't actually have the real
You were
CD
like,
from.
yeah.
The bootleg man.
So.
I had a bootleg man so good you would think he made the movie. Like fuck that shit. You was in the movies with his movies.
Right.
I got a bootleg that was so good it's supposed to be thin like a man, but it was just a nigga doing math.
I can't. You gotta find a good bootleg.
Bro, my mom used to have a whole CD case full of bootlegs.
Yeah.
What movie you want to see?
Go find it.
Right.
Like that's man. These kids don't know nothing about the 90s for real. What? We had Gigapets.
That boy said
Gigapets.
Remember
the
Gigapets?
90s was medieval times without swords.
They got life, man. We had the CD players, bro. We had to work for shit. Like you had to either you gonna listen to this whole CD or you gonna change it every time. And most of the time you only had one CD. You had one or two CDs. I had the Carter one and goddamn trap music. So bitch, I'm listening and I knew all the songs.
Yep.
Now these kids be knowing one song off the album.
Because that's
Two songs off the album.
That's because they don't buy this stuff and download it no more.
And they don't like slow down music. Bro, if I ain't know a song, I will download it. Remember LimeWire?
That put so many viruses on your computer.
Listen,
bro, LimeWire.
LimeWire had more viruses than Charlie Sheen. I'm sorry.
Yeah. They don't even know what LimeWire is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish your statement.
I'm done.
LimeWire.
I am fucking done.
Shout out to my guy Charlie Sheen.
But that's because we
shout out to my guy Charlie Sheen.
We were working on dial-up when we was around here on LimeWire downloading stuff.
The LimeWire was like, if you don't know what LimeWire was, imagine in that Excel spreadsheet.
And you gotta pick the right one because it might be the wrong version of the song, so you gotta listen to it all the way through.
And at any click of the mouse, this shit can shut the whole computer down.
At any
and you try to unplug that bitch quick and say, huh. Hopefully the virus ain't catching.
Real shit.
What a time.
You turn that computer back on, that shit that computer don't boot back up. Oh, fuck.
Real
now you about to get in trouble.
Now you done. That's it. Because you wanted to hear, I did you wrong.
Right.
You did me wrong.
I love that song.
They don't even know. I seen a video and they were going around asking, what does it mean to burn a CD? They could not answer that question. And I
they put a lighter to the bitch. This is how you burn a CD. No, that is not what burning the CD was.
I used to burn. I used to have like little CDs I used to get girl CDs. Like this girl I had a crush on, I burned a CD with all like little songs on that bitch.
Yeah, and you give it to them. You give it to them.
That shit mean a lot, bro. Like I feel like a female would go crazy. Well, maybe not these females, the ones that wanted somebody to ride with a gun
in the car. Yeah,
maybe not. But I'm just saying, like that's kind of sweet. That was
nice.
like
It's very thoughtful.
And like he
very
thought
thoughtful.
all these songs and put it. Name it a nice.
Because we of a certain age now. We might have been on the tail end of this, but right before you had to burn CDs, you had to get music off of the radio.
Right.
Oh.
You had to get a cassette tape.
Yeah.
Put that bitch in the radio and record over your mama goddamn Kurt Franklin
we was
album.
young, but
Not over the Kurt Franklin.
We was young when we was doing it.
it's the same thing with VHSs.
For VHS,
Oh, yeah.
I used to try to record the Michael Jackson movie,
and stop it before the commercial comes.
Shit, you need to.
I used to always fail.
I never tried to do it.
And then my daddy
quick enough.
My daddy taught me the trip. So if the VHS or the cassette tape, some of them you can record over straight through, but some of them they had it where you couldn't record over it. And if you looked at the top of the tape, it was like a little square. And if the square had like an indent, you couldn't record over that one. But if it had something over it, you can record over it. But my daddy taught me, he was like, if it has like a little indent, just put a little piece of paper in that indent and it'll record over it.
Wow.
Yeah. So we was our nigga Roy. Nigga before it was on Hulu, I was Hulu.
Yeah, exactly.
Nigga, we were the Netflix. We were
Tubi.
every Tubi. We were the streaming services before streaming services was a thing.
Yeah.
We were Apple Music before whatever song you wanted to listen to. Nigga, I got you. Put the CD in. You know, it was a big ass book.
It was.
And you had to flip through and find your shit up there. Go.
Remember teen parties? The music would stop for a minute because they gotta.
You probably see it.
But boy, like between that stop of the music and the music, boy, you done found you somebody. You done found you
They had
somebody
our shit
else,
at Razzles, and they also had it at 500 North.
man, come on,
That's where
bro.
the teen parties took place at.
What the fuck, the guy? What he science that with a time machine? They be making everything
you
else
back.
AI shit. AI make a time machine.
Yeah,
Fuck,
send us
do
back.
that.
Send us back. I would go back, not for long. But I would go back for a brief. I'll spend a week. Nah, I don't know about a week.
Nah, a week.
Shit. I'll spend a day.
It depends on the week. Like if it's summertime and I'm 15 in the neighborhood, I'll take a week.
You take a week?
I take a good week. Summertime 15, bro, I ain't have no worries, bro. We outside playing manhunt every fucking. I be
Yeah, every day. Or you know what else we used to play and kids cannot play it today for the sake of them?
What?
Not because they don't want to. It's just they can't technology in a way. Nigga knocker.
Yeah, you get your ass shot a shocker.
All right, who kid is this? You'll be on my goddamn
Exactly.
Facebook group. Whose kids are these? Knocking on my goddamn door. You'll be all on my Ring camera. Kids can't play nigga knocking no more.
Manhunt? Come on, man.
Niggas can't even play curveball no more. Ain't no curves in neighborhoods. Nigga, you got sidewalk and grass. That shit don't even go to a fucking curve. It ain't no curves in neighborhoods. Foursquare? When the last time I saw some kids play Foursquare? High hands.
That's why we were so
Do the
athletic.
kids even go outside anymore?
Exactly.
We used to do all kind of shit. We used to run up the tree and flip. Like, damn, I can't see the kids.
Jump
do
off
none
the
of that.
swing.
Right. Or be dancing each other. Do some, jump off the little green thing in the middle. Like,
Right.
flip.
Or that little thing at the part that like on the spring. Get on that. Let one of your friends pull you all the way the fuck back to
Right,
the ground.
right,
and see if you
right.
swing off that bitch. You all in.
Yeah,
You in
all
here
of
with your
that.
shit.
Again, do these kids even go outside?
They don't. Kids go outside now. They be outside too long. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Jesus. Ugh. I'm sweltering.
I do wonder, like, was it this hot? It wasn't this hot.
It wasn't not this hot. I gotta say, this is a new heat.
Been this hot.
This is a new heat.
The government done cranked the sun on.
Yeah.
Right.
They be
They
outside
put that bitch
too
on
much.
95.
Right, because I used to beg to go outside, and now I'm like, How far did I park?
I mean, I had to park tonight. I was like, ooh, fuck. Because one parking was $20, the other was $5. I was like, shit. I'm in a 3-piece suit, goddammit. I can't walk 6 blocks in a 3-piece suit. Nigga, I got my ass on one of them little scooters.
In a suit.
In a suit. Wind blowing and shit. My goddamn job. Look like a goddamn superhero.
Looking like the start of a Marvel film.
Nigga, I'm gonna jump out the window at any time and become super nigga at any moment on this goddamn
Go
scooter.
Blacker Panther. Man.
Nah, that shit said 6 blocks. Because by the time I get there, this suit gonna be a wetsuit fucking around with
Yeah.
me. No, not in this goddamn heat outside. No.
Yeah, no, it's hot.
Shout out to I don't even know how the fuck we got there,
Shout out
but
to us.
I don't either. How did we get there?
talking about the Santas in Florida and all that bullshit.
We had to lighten the mood.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Bootleg man. Shout out to the bootleg man, Candy Lady. All the people that really used to hustle. Bootleg man, Candy Lady. Goddamn, what the fuck else we had?
Candy Lady, you had the boosters. They used to sell the clothes and shit.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, you wanted some Jordans for real?
Booster's still around.
But not like they used to be.
You kind of
Booster-
knew who they were.
Boosters now
now
getting
they
that shit.
posting it in the Facebook
And
groups.
yeah, like in Facebook groups on it. Boosters now get that shit from DH Gate.
Yep.
They getting that shit from DHgate, and I got the shoes for nigga. Back in the day, that shit was exclusive. Your mama had a friend named Tanya.
From the store.
Came straight from the store. Tanya worked at Foot Locker, but she would drop a couple of boxes off. Let me know what you want. We gonna get 6 7s. We gonna get 12 11s. What size your kid need? Okay, but I can only do this for a couple of people because we gotta put some on the floor.
Right.
You don't do that shit no more.
Nope.
Well, that needs to have the shoes drop out the truck. Like, I'm gonna drop some shoes out the truck on delivery day. You make sure you come pick these bitches up.
Now that's called Amazon. Hey, dog, follow the truck. I'm finna go through this neighborhood. Soon as I pass by, you just go scoop that shit up. We gonna get it. So, shout out to everybody, man. Hey, before we move on, we got to talk about this is young lady. Her name is Ebony K. Williams. She is a lawyer by trade, I guess, but she also was a Real Housewife of New York.
Oh.
So she was on. She has a show. People care about her opinion, and she had one of my favorite people, Elanya Van Zant, on her show, and they were talking. And this is kind of how the conversation went.
Posted on social, I only saw a handful that even considered the possibility of a bus owner being a more aspirational position, and recognizing that I am actually speaking and...
Let me come back. That's her response. This is what she said to Elanya Van Zant.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well. I would date a bus driver. But we think that it's another human being's responsibility to give us what we need instead of us building together. I can build with a bus driver. I'd have my little stash over on the side in my prenup, but I could build with a bus driver. So I think some of the criteria that we look for in the reality of today keeps us unhappy, keeps us angry, keeps us imbalanced. And then when the men show up, we want to beat them up because they're not living up to our standards. Now
that was Elanya Van Zant talking to Ebony K. Williams about that statement. Now, just off the face of that, what's y'all thoughts?
She one of them women.
What's one of them women? Who are they?
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
But she ain't
messing with no bus driver.
She one of them women that what you do, your status and all that stuff matter.
Okay. Now, this was also Ebony K. Williams. She went to the Breakfast Club to try to clarify her statements, and this is what she had to say.
First of all, Charlamagne, let me finish this statement
I don't think Uber drivers, bus drivers, I don't think any of those people are average immediately.
I'm not saying that the people are average. So let's slow it down.
I don't think the job is average.
The job is average.
I don't think
the job is average by definition. It says that most people can do it per the skill set. It also speaks to the income it commands. It speaks to scarcity and demand.
So that's what we're talking about. That are holding college degrees that have to drive Uber right now because they're
doing mediocre work. So Weezy, let me be very clear as to what I'm not saying. No, y'all got to listen to this. I am not saying that a piece of paper makes you a more valuable individual. I didn't say that. I don't believe that. I prove it to you. I let a lawyer go because when I was ready to go, where I was trying to go and vacation with him, your particular way of practicing law did not allow provision and protection.
But I think what's the real question is, if C's and D's aren't good enough, and you're saying that
a higher education are good enough?
What I'm saying is, you're saying a higher education also doesn't mean that. Then what do they have to do to be excellent? Because
exceptional.
I'm someone who did have C's, B's, A's. I own 3 businesses. I'm sitting here with all y'all, and shit, we all make 7 figures. Maybe I'm on the lower end of this.
So that was her on the Breakfast Club arguing with one of the hosts of a great podcast.
I will say
that's
this.
Her name from the podcast was I can't think of her name. What the something. Weezy What the Fuck was who she was talking to. What are y'all thoughts on hearing Ebony K. Williams, lawyer, former housewife of New York? Because I have thoughts But I'm gonna let y'all go.
I feel like women like that be the ones searching for happiness after a while. Like you looking like you want to be happy when you fucking 50, 60 because your way of thinking when you was younger hurt you. She talking about if he was driving the bus. Okay, he's driving the bus. Now what? He's driving the bus, but he's bringing any income in. Now then you got this guy who's working for a company who's making good money driving the bus for a company. He versus a guy who owns the bus and not making any money. So what are you comparing?
Yeah.
Then she's saying she let a lawyer go because what the fuck? The reason she said she let him go?
His way of practicing law wasn't basically conducive to what she believed in her lifestyle.
She gonna be a lonely ass old person.
Yep.
Like she gonna I just feel like if you're a gold digger, say that.
Yeah.
If you really want somebody that has money, you know what I'm saying, you're not looking for nobody to build with, because to me that's really what it's about. She don't want nobody that she has to help, that she has to build with. She already wants to build in there. She wants to put two buildings together. Like now if she really wants to get with somebody and help them build this building and build this legacy, that's different.
Yeah.
But when you have a female that already wants to build in there and want to just be able to walk in and make it home, that's different. That's a different type of woman. I feel like you have two different types of women. You have women that want to build, and you have women that already want something established.
Yeah.
And the women that want something established is a different kind of woman. Like, and I'm not saying they all gold diggers. I probably should take that back, but you're leaning towards the gold digger side.
Your characteristics fall heavily.
You know what I'm saying? But I think she was just trying to bullshit her way along. She's been the lawyer fast talking, trying to get her way out of a situation or something. She said she meant what she said.
To Alanya Van Zandt.
Yeah, she said when she asked, "Would you date a bus driver?" She said yes if he owns the bus.
Yeah,
she meant that. She meant that in every way possible. Yeah, exactly how she said it. Exactly how she meant it.
Yeah.
Neesy, what's your thoughts?
I agree. Like I said, she one of them women that the table already got to be there. It got to be built. It got to be strong. The foundation is all set up, and she just walking in. Yeah. And because she one of the women that she feel like because she worked and did whatever to get her table built up and her building it to where she wanted, she don't got to be helping you up to get to where she is. And like Bree said, a lot of them women end up in the end like, dang, like so-and-so was a good man and I messed that up because of how I was. And I don't know, them women, I won't say they all end up lonely and sad, but in the end they end up having to settle because they realize they don't want to be alone.
Or not happy. Like women like that sometimes think like money and being in a situation like that make them happy. And then they come to realize like, yo, like Todd was really a good guy. Like he really cared about me. You know what I'm saying? Like you get this guy that had this building but gives no fucks about you. Right. Like he has you in one building and somebody else in another building and somebody else in another building. So you just a building. Like you wanted the building, you got the building. Instead of building with somebody that's genuinely caring about you and your feelings and what you want.
I will say, so let me I'm gonna jump in and say one of my quotes that I live by in life is that the only fear is mediocrity. I fear being mediocre. I don't personally want to be mediocre.
Right.
Now, mediocre varies. The definition of what's mediocre to me and you varies person to person.
Yeah.
Because we can all have different definitions of what's mediocre.
Exactly.
My biggest fear is mediocrity. I'm not going to do anything half-assed. When she talked about not dating the bus driver unless he owned the bus, we have to be honest, and I've said this on this show hundreds of times, and I would die on this cross. Everybody is not a fucking business owner. Everybody does not need to have an LLC. Some people are strictly consumers. We need to have that in the world. In order for America to be the great country that it is, we gotta have consumers and we gotta have sellers. Sellers sell to the consumers. Consumers purchase from the sellers, and that's the fucking way of the world. Everybody is not a business owner. That's how you end up with some shitty ass businesses with poor customer services, or they be open for a month and shut the fuck down because they couldn't keep their books in. Some people are business consumers. Some people are business owners. I come back even further, Ebony K. Williams. Now talk to you talking about the guy who's driving the bus compared to the guy who owns the bus. What's wrong with the guy who drives the bus? If he's happy, if what he's doing is bringing joy to his life, and he's a good person, and he's treating you well, what's wrong with the guy that drives? My daddy was a construction worker. He wasn't an engineer. He had his own construction business, but that was hit or miss depending upon the season, depending upon who wanted to give him a contract. He wasn't Haskell. He wasn't a big construction company engineer building universities. My daddy was a construction worker. He was a mason by trade. My mom is a cook by trade. She ain't a chef. She didn't go to Gordon Ramsay's school or the culinary arts. My mom is a cook by trade. That's what they know. That's what keeps them happy. That's where they go. I'm an AB student in high school, sometimes a C. C's get degrees. We've all said that.
But at the end of the day, you got a degree. Nobody ain't asking what the fuck your grade is.
But the thing is, she wanted to have a whole conversation about if you're bringing home C's and sometimes D's, and that's okay. That you could be suffering from dyslexia. Shout out to my brother Al, who didn't know that he was dyslexic until he got to high school. Even in college. But shout out to him. I say all that to say, it's women like Ebony K. Williams that there's three groups of women. There's the women like Ebony K. Williams who puts this standard on men that men have to be this, and then she tried to turn it into a societal thing. Well, black men aren't going to college at the rates of, and she will say a statement like black men aren't going to HBCUs at the rate of black women and black girls, and that's the problem. But then come back and say there's nothing wrong with being an HVAC worker. Then come back and say there's nothing wrong with being a plumber if you have your own plumbing company. That contradicts your statement of what you just said, Miss Ebony K. Williams. That's a conundrum. If you ask me, and I ain't no fucking lawyer. You contradicted yourself in your two statements. What you said is exactly what Bree said. You put yourself out there because you spoke too soon before you thought about the question that Delania Van Zandt asked you, and now your ass trying to play cover up. You are a black woman who makes black people look piss poor. You go into a lot of white rooms and talk shit about black people, and then get in these black rooms and talk shit about black people, but try to cover it up like, oh, no, I want us all to do better. You call my mom right now, my mom was a whatever. You ask her now, she'll tell you she was doing mediocrity work. I don't give if you work at McDonald's, if you on the line at fucking McDonald's and you ain't the manager, you just dropping the 10-1 meat and making McDoubles. If your ass is happy, if you are a husband doing that for your family, you bringing home money, you out here being a good man, working for your family, I don't give a fuck what you do. Miss Ebony K. Williams, shame on you for saying that comment, for having that initial comment and then trying to walk it back. All these people in this world who, in your definition, do mediocre jobs. Where the fuck will we be without mediocre, to her definition, jobs?
See, everybody want to be generals. You got to have soldiers. Like, somebody got to do the footwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, bro, if we had nothing but generals,
the world wouldn't go fucking nowhere.
If we had a world full of chefs, who the fuck gonna get the food out?
Exactly.
Who
gonna eat the food?
If we had a world full of builders, you know what I'm saying? Like,
who gonna live in it?
You know what I'm saying? So, like, we help each other. We make this world go around. And when people be like, oh, like Jerry say, everybody's not built to own a business or to have a LLC.
Some people are,
you know what I'm
strictly
saying?
Consumers.
Like, we gotta help each other. Like, if that's what you good at, then help me build something that I'm good at. We can work together and build something better.
Exactly.
Like, we could be great together, but because we think that everybody, sometimes you got to get people and help people and push people to be to that person you want them to be.
Yeah.
But people want shit already made. Like they want to get in a relationship with people that's already fucking made, and that's not how relationships work. Even in a relationship, you got to build the relationship
for the grow and be substantial.
Right? People think fucking getting in a relationship is the end of a relationship. No, the race is just starting. You dating is fucking you warming up, stretching, getting ready for the race. When you get in a relationship, the race is just starting. The games are just beginning.
I'm gonna end on this. There are three types of people, three types of women in this world. The women like Ebony K. Williams who are successful and they want somebody to match their success. They don't see how you can't match that level of success. Mm-hmm. You can't be, if you're not equally yoked with me. Think of Taraji P. Henson's character in Think Like a Man, when she was dating Michael Ealy's character and he didn't have the level of success, and then here comes Morris Chestnut in the car. She thought she wanted that, but she didn't. You have that woman. You have the woman who strictly goes off of her looks. She thinks that she has pretty privilege, and that's going to get her to a certain place. I can use my pretty to get me to a certain level, but I tell you one thing, boo-boo, that shit gonna only get you so fucking far unless you stay fucking with these bum-ass niggas who keep letting you use that, and they using you, because once that pussy become throwback, and you know that, it ain't gonna be worth the goddamn thing.
Right.
And then a vast majority of women are in the middle. Those are the women who wants a guy who's gonna be a man. A man goes to work, professes, provides, and protects for his family. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck if you the bus driver or the bus operator. I don't give a fuck if you the bus driver or you motherfucker work on the bus. You protect, provide, and profess for your family and for your girl. That's what a vast majority of women want. So Ebony K. Williams and women like you, fuck you.
I don't care what part of Florida it is. The craziest people in all of America are in the Bronx in Florida.
It's distilled. It's just like, it's pure. It's 100% pure. Uncut Florida fuckery.
Oh, it's your boy Jared the Great Man, and this week in What the Florida, man. Well, we've been experiencing this a lot in Florida, Breeze. I'm curious to know if you have any thoughts about this. This week in What the Florida, we have a Florida PE teacher at the middle school is accused of letting students fight on campus, so says the district.
What the Florida is going on here? Did you hear what I said?
You heard what I said, because I said what I said. A Florida PE teacher is accused of letting kids fight at his middle school. This is according to the school board district. Now, this is in Brevard Public Schools. Johnson Middle School teacher, he is now placed on leave. In Melbourne, Florida, a PE teacher at Johnson Middle School is on leave, and he's undergoing investigation after it was reported that they allegedly played a role in allowing students to fight on campus. Now, Principal Middleton, in a letter to the students' families, promised that allegations would be thoroughly investigated by law enforcement and the BPS Human Resources Office. It was reported that the teacher allegedly played a role in allowing students to fight on campus. Please know that upon recipient of this information, swift action occurred, which involved contacting all necessary parents from law enforcement or the district personnel. There is an active police investigation going on, which means that there is limited information that can be shared, but I can guarantee you this: the teacher has been placed on leave and is currently not allowed on campus. Now, according to the statement from the district, the Florida Department of Children and Family is also being contacted, and they're looking into the issue. Now, a parent, Andre Henry, said he first heard of the rumors about the fighting when his son told him 2 months ago. He was telling me one time with the gym teacher, the kids are fighting in the school, Henry said. Another parent, Sharon Perez, said the gym teacher taught her 7th grade daughter how to fight. Now, I just want to know what the facts are first, she said, before I make a judgment. Every situation is different, and maybe it was something that couldn't even be controlled. Police in the district said they are not commenting further. Henry had a message for investigators. I need you guys to get to the bottom of it, because the teacher is supposed to have full control over the kids in the gym instead of getting violent. That's what the father said. This is a developing story, and we're going to be checking back into this as it develops. Breeze, as a former coach, teacher, what's your thoughts?
Remember you asked about AIs?
Uh-huh.
They might be taking out that. This shit ridiculous, dog. Like, why is you letting these jits fight, bro? Y'all trusting these jits not to say nothing, boy. If it come between you and the jit, these jits is telling.
Yep.
Like, every time.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they get in trouble. Oh, well, Mr. James will let us fucking fight all the time. We fighting him. Nah, bro. I think that's just
fighting Mr. James class.
I think that's just stupid. What does it say? Does it say what color he is?
No, but the last time we reported on this story out of Tallahassee, she was a black lady. She was 23 years old, but she was black.
I'm thinking he black too. He taught somebody's daughter how to fight. Like, when the fuck do you got time to do that? You supposed to be fucking coaching PE.
You want to duck like this,
right? Now when you go in there, you hit her with the right. You know she got that limp.
Oh, man.
Nah, man, that's
right, left, right, left.
Yeah,
boy. Boy.
That shit sick.
This is Florida's. I don't know if it's becoming a trend in Florida, but this is the second one I read about.
I don't even know if it's a trend. I just think like teachers don't give a fuck. At this point, like, you ain't gonna pay.
You ain't gonna pay?
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm not finna write these fucking referrals. Who finna write these referrals? I'm not finna write no more of these referrals. Fuck it, they finna fight.
Yeah.
The end of the year come, y'all take y'all at home. Cause I've even said I'm not proud.
It is end of the year too for y'all.
Yeah. I've even said to kids, like when I was coaching, like you get players that act like they want to fight. I'm like, y'all go ahead and fight them right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can see if it was one of those issues, but it seemed like this has been happening with him for a while.
Right.
So it's like he got a whole.
And even when I tell them to let them fight, I'm like in the middle just in case they like
start from real.
Yeah. It was a joke.
Yeah. Stop it.
This teacher was like, y'all go ahead and y'all bump that shit out.
Get that shit out. Sometimes you gotta get it out.
You better blow that shit out.
Neesy, what's your thoughts?
This the second time I done heard this too. Like, why is this becoming an okay thing? I think like you said, they just don't care no more. It's kind of like, man, y'all ain't paying me enough. These kids trying to fight. Y'all want me to write up all these referrals and just go for it.
Like,
if you want to fight, just fight.
Knock each other out.
Yeah, like at this point,
they ain't paying me enough to take care of it anyway.
To care enough, they not paying.
Pull a dick out on them.
Lord.
I want to know how they get away with it for so long though.
You the teachers?
Yeah, like
because the parents don't question it when their kids come home and
just
say
saying,
they don't believe.
Anyway, like
them kids.
It got to be more than one PE coach. What grade this is?
They said middle school. They said middle school.
Oh no, so it might just be one PE.
I will say this was the 90s. Y'all probably get away with this shit easily.
Yeah.
This was the 90s and beyond easily. And there's this new generation of kids. Not that it's right or wrong. I'm not saying that. Not that it's right. And this new generation of kids, that ain't gonna happen. But let us know in the comments down below, man. This is the second time we said a story like this. This time was a little bit more down south. Last time it was West Florida, but it's happening.
We up next.
Duval on deck.
We up next.
Let us know in the comments, man. That is What the Florida.
I don't care what part of Florida it is. The craziest people in all of America are in the Bronx in Florida.
It's distilled. It's just like, it's pure. It's 100% pure. Uncut Florida fuckery.
That's in booze.com. Now, I will say, in Booze hasn't paid us in a minute for the ads. So I'm comfortable saying this. They do these things now at like Marshall's where you can go and buy those kits. Y'all saw those kits on TikTok? Mm-hmm. Where they got like the premix and you just add your liquor to it. Mm-hmm. And then you let it sit.
I need to go to Marshall's, huh?
Is that what you finna go tomorrow?
Yep.
Have you went to Marshall's lately? So shout out to In Booze. Send us a goddamn check. For not running shit.
Make that bitch out the breeze.
Make it out to that dude Breeze too. Don't just send it to Breeze.
Yeah, because they won't cash it if it just said
if
Breeze.
it say Breeze, but if it say that dude Breeze, then
definitely cashing that bitch.
They gonna be like, okay, well, this is for that dude. And Breeze, real quick before we go to the question of the day, you asked this question about your spouse getting a loan.
Yeah.
What was that about? That was interesting.
That's gonna be one of the men and man. I only had like 3, but we can go with that.
Okay, no,
so could your spouse get a loan without you knowing? Like if your wife wanted to be like, fuck, I need to get this loan real quick.
Yeah.
Would you be okay with her getting getting a loan without you knowing?
I ain't got a cosign on the motherfucker, do I?
Nah, but you find out later.
Well, I wouldn't be mad because it's like getting a credit card too, right? What was it for? Would be my question, but I don't know if I'd be mad because, that's if I ain't co-sign on, I wouldn't be mad.
But if you co-sign on it, you would have to know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I wouldn't be mad. Like, what is? No, I wouldn't be mad. I guess that's my answer. No. Neesy like, What, you got a loan for another house? Now that's different.
Yeah, because what you
get another house for?
Why you didn't feel comfortable enough telling me that you were getting a loan?
All right, what you going through? You smoking crack?
You on that shit, right? You on that dope. But I just put it that way. I don't know if I'd be mad though. I
don't think I would be mad. I think I just would be more concerned. Like, what's going on?
What you got going? Like, why you couldn't holler at me about that?
Yeah,
right.
And I think that's how I feel. I would feel some kind of way. Like, we better than that.
Is that the same thing as like your spouse going to get a payday advance and not telling you?
Yeah, because then you put more at jeopardy when you
get a payday advance. Your spouse at Amscott every week. Then I think you're on that shit for real.
Yeah.
What you at Amscott for with your paycheck every week? what the fuck you got going on?
I don't know. I feel some kind of way. I definitely would feel a little bit like, fuck, you couldn't ask me
for the money.
Like we couldn't figure this shit out. Like, what's going on? Like, what you need a loan for?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
I think I would be upset if I found out my spouse asked somebody for money, like that kind of loan. I'll be more upset. Like, why you had to ask them? Like, why you had to ask somebody?
Especially if it's a dude. Oh.
Yeah, that'll get your ass kicked.
Right.
Not kicked.
Kicked down the steps.
Right. Oh.
Down the steps.
That's all you hear.
Because now you owe him some butt.
You get if a man gives you some money, he wants some pussy.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, there's no man is giving out money for free. So that
and he do hear it, man.
That was. Then I wanted to ask this question too. Neesy, you asked the question, and I think I'm gonna follow mine with yours. You said, "What's the most extreme form of peer pressure you've experienced amongst adults?" What's yours?
That's a good question.
Buying a house.
You said buying a house?
Yes.
We put pressure on you last week?
Not y'all. It's not y'all. It's just people in general. Like, oh, when you gonna buy a house? Why am I buying? Besides those points that y'all made, like, that makes sense. Yeah, for business wise, yeah, it's a good idea to invest. It's a good investment. That's but why am I buying a house if I'm not even sure I'm alone? Yeah, I'm staying here. Like, what?
Facts.
And it is a lot of pressure. Like, and it's not my parents, because they understand. Like, no, it don't make sense for you to have a house. Like, it's just you.
Yeah. But it's your friends who's buying houses.
Get them people to come fix your stuff when something happens.
That's nice to have. That's a nice to have.
Yeah.
Because nigga, my dishwasher had one I had to call GE. They're like, yeah, it could be $200 if something wrong if it's not on the warranty. I was like, well, bitch, it's on the warranty, so come fix this shit. But had it not been,
exactly,
that would have been, and it actually wasn't. I had missed the warranty window by like a week, but the technician was so cool. He's like, I'm just gonna put it back on the warranty. Like, he's like, you could, but. I think for me the biggest pressure is we are gonna have kids. Where the kids at? Where the kids are? Like, motherfucker, can I just enjoy being the rich uncle? Not rich, but to my nieces and nephews. To my nieces and nephews. Right. No. To my nieces and nephews, I'm the rich uncle. We a 2-income household, so it's like, oh, Uncle Jerry, my niece, Uncle Jerry, can I borrow $20 until she just paid me back? So shout out to my niece, thank you for paying me back. But like, let me, can we just enjoy this? And like, when it happens, it happens. When they come, they come. But nigga, I ain't had no kid at 18.
Fix that piece of hair on top of it.
No, it's crazy.
It was sticking out.
Did I get it?
Kinda.
No, well, I'm gonna look at it. But that's what's your biggest pressure, Breeze?
I was gonna say, similar to what you saying about kids. Everybody like, when you gonna get Ari a sibling? When you gonna give her a little brother or sister? Like, bro, we're not.
We're not.
We're one and done. Like,
that's it.
Why do y'all keep? And I feel like they just keep pushing the issue like to a point like what the fuck is your motive? Why?
Because you're gonna help me take care of this
other
one.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's one. Yeah,
but now that you think about it, peer pressure as an adult might be worse than fucking when you were a kid.
Because what they pressuring you to do now involves money.
Right.
Yeah. I got a couple more little quick ones. And this one came from the Play Cousins. Play Cousin wanted to know, I want to get y'all's in. They wanted to know, Is it necessary for a woman to know how to cook if you marry her, or a man to know how to cook if you marry him? Necessary.
They got to be like 18 or something.
You think so?
Yeah, they got to be young. No, it's not necessary. It's nice.
It's not. It's a nice.
Yeah,
nice to have, not a must have.
Right. It's nice to have, but shit, you can learn how to cook if you can fucking read and follow directions. You can cook.
If you pass your FCAT the first or second time, you can probably cook.
Right. So
that motherfucker was intensive.
Like cooking isn't
Don't leave them in the kitchen by themselves.
Cooking isn't something that's just mediocre.
Yeah.
What the lady was saying?
You right. Yeah, that's the word.
You can fucking.
It requires an average skill set.
Yeah, average skill set.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Anybody with a basic skill set can do it. It doesn't require a piece of paper.
Right. No.
I want no D's cooking my goddamn food, though. I want at least a C cooking my food. I tell the goddamn D to cook my food. I'll get my steak medium well. They give my shit to me. It's fucking like a pucky.
You're going to be shaking the table.
D's
glasses all down here trying to get this shit.
These can follow videos. They just.
That is true. You ain't gotta read it.
You gotta read. Just do what the video do. Oh, they
right. Yeah, it's not necessary because you can learn, and then you can feed off each other too.
That's true.
Because it's some things that my boyfriend cooks very well compared to when I make it. It just don't come out how he made it. Mm-hmm. So
like, what is this?
Right.
All right. I got two more I'm just trying to get some of these topics out the way that we had. This is like clickables. So I want to get some of these topics out the way. Neesy, you asked this question, and I thought it was a great question. What is the harshest truth you've learned? What is the harshest truth you've learned? Neesy, you asked that question, so you better have one.
I'm not as self-disciplined as I thought.
Break it down like a fraction.
Like, I thought I was very self-disciplined when I was an athlete. Like when I was in college. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
You probably were, though.
No. I think self-discipline is the people that get up at 5 o'clock when they don't have to be there to go work out. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't me.
I had a whole coach and teammates that's waking me up. Like, come on, we going.
Holding you accountable.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, boom. Like, I'm going. Like, I felt like I was self-disciplined. Mm-hmm. Or like, bro, you don't need to eat that, but we ain't eating that. We doing this. You know what I'm saying? I had teammates and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you out that bit and it's just you. You know what I'm saying?
What do you do when no one's watching?
Right. So I had to realize, like, I had to work on, like, being more self-disciplined.
Yeah.
I got to say, like, I'm going to get up at 5 and really go work out. You know what I'm saying? So, and that kind of hurt me a little bit. I'm like, fuck, like, damn, I used to be. Then when I think about it, like, no, I don't think I ever was. I just had, like, teammates and coaches
that were holding you accountable,
and I had to be there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's something I've actually been working on, like being more self-disciplined.
Yeah. For me, I will say, what's the harshest truth you learned? I would say recently I realized when it comes to my siblings and myself, some people say that they're on the outside looking in, but I've realized I was always on the inside looking out. Yeah.
Break that down like a phrase.
He wasn't in the sun.
Yeah, I was. Well, not that I wasn't in the sun, but I'm the youngest of 7, so I've saw each one of them take their paths and go out the house, and I eventually went. But as they went, it was always people in the house looking at them to veer off into their paths and to watch them do what they do. And as I went and grew in life, there's no one to watch me do it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think I've had that. I had that epiphany probably a couple of weeks ago. My brother will be a guest on the show next week. Shout out to my brother Al. We might dive into it, Breeze. If you remind me, we might delve into some of that because I've never told him that. So it might be good. Yeah. What about you? What's your harshest?
That I'm too nice and I don't know how to tell people no. And
I can see that.
Yeah, and because of that, I end up giving myself the short end of the stick a lot of the time. So that was something. Listen, it took me a minute to accept that because my boyfriend, of course, been telling me you always tell everybody yes. Sometimes you need to say no and just stay home. You don't have to always be there.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wanted to tell me no but didn't?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't had that.
Okay, but make sure you do.
Yeah.
No, I will.
Okay.
So I've gotten a lot better. Like in the last year, like if I don't want to do it, I'm just not going to do it.
Okay.
I've grown in that aspect. But it took that realization. Like, dang, you really do just always say yes.
Yeah. No. Okay. That's good. And then the last one that I have, we in these clickables right now. This is my question, and I'm curious if we'll be honest about this. I'm curious if we will honestly talk about this and be honest. Professionally, what can you work on? Professionally, what can you actually say? I need to work on that. That's my bad. That's my fault. Breeze, Neesy,
being more of a people person.
Okay.
Like, bro, like I'm just there to do my job. Like,
this is your demeanor.
Yeah.
you see.
Like, bro, like let's get this work done. Like, you know what I'm saying? I will laugh with you just because, like, I want you out of my face. It's kind of it's not even like a laugh like I'm really like laughing. It's like
enjoying it.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm starting to realize like people picking up on that shit. Like you really don't want to be fucking bothered. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really trying to be more of a people person at work. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I want to be buddy, but I'm trying to, like, you know, listen to when people come talk to me. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that person having a horrible day. Right. You know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised, like, with what certain positions you can get if somebody else is in a position to know somebody. And so I'm just trying to be more of a people person, more of a approachable person, because I feel sometimes you see how I be looking like a unit on my face sometimes. So I don't feel like a lot of my coworkers feel like I'm approachable. I think they appreciate me and what I do, but I don't think they're like I'm approachable a lot of the time. So I think I can work on that.
Neesy?
Saying no.
Saying no.
No, I think I really need to work on like my networking skills. So I guess that can tie into yours being a people person, because it's me. Yeah, I keep to myself. Even when I go places, like I'm not the person to say, "Hey, I'm so and so. I do this, and that. What's your name?" Like I'm not that person.
There is a one. I got two things for you. One, there's a group. I think it's called Toastmasters. That's a thing, and you literally work on doing that. Like work on the elevator pitch. How do you have small conversations? How do you have small talk with people? That could be beneficial for you and myself as well, because I think for me that's part of my what can I improve on professionally. I think that's that. Two, I think I also can improve on how can I word this without being. I don't know. I don't want to be. Don't judge me. I don't want to be judged. No one wants to be judged. I think I can work on. I don't mind working by my goddamn self. Shit.
I'd rather work with myself.
Right.
But that's not conducive to the team sometimes.
It's not.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. I mean, let me not say I don't give a fuck, but
he said hard too.
Yeah.
Like, bro, the team, like we can still be a team, bro. Like it's fucking track. It's a team sport, but it's an individual sport. If I'm getting us points, we winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like we have to fucking be all. That's why I'm working on it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, but not like that. Like I mean, like my professional career, I've just been in the track of like I had to do everything, and it's always been one person. It's like you got to do the marketing, the photos, the videos, the audio, da 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 da. And I'm comfortable with that, but it can sometimes be a lot. But in some places, like I work in a nonprofit world, and in the corporate world, you will like your job is video. That's it. That's all you do is video. Your job is photography. That's it. All you do is photography. Your job is social media, and the social media is limited to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That's it. That's all you post on. Your job is internal emails. Your job is external emails. Yeah. Now all of that I do by myself. Right. I don't necessarily like want somebody else to be like, okay, well I'm doing like I don't necessarily like that. I although my job can sometimes be stressful, I enjoy the controlled chaos.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say to you, Neesy, because you got some butters on me today, right? What are they at? Can you show them? You got them on you?
Yeah, they own me.
This ain't got shit to do with shit, but I want you to pop your shit a little bit. Ooh.
This ain't got shit.
Pop your shit.
But I just thought that I should mention.
I pop your shit because the last person was turned this fucking podcast into a GoFundMe. So
Not a GoFundMe.
so
I ain't gonna start no GoFundMe, y'all.
I'm sorry.
I ain't done.
Bree's like, why would he say that about her?
Lord Jesus, y'all.
I've been drinking goddamn Ciroc. Okay, let me get you 5 seconds of quietness so I can get you to go clear. Go ahead.
All right, y'all. So y'all know me. I'm Neesy Ray, and I do sell body butter, scrubs, and oils that I make handmade myself. They don't come pre-shipped to me, and I stick a label on it. Like I sit there and I mix everything myself, and they are amazing. So yeah.
Can I? Is that mine? Is that on me?
Well, I didn't know which scent you wanted, so I brought you plain and I brought you pineapple.
I don't know if I want to smell the pineapple. Let Bree smell the pineapple. Let me smell the plain. Bree, let me know what you think.
Let Bree smell the pineapple.
Well, because I don't know. I'm sensitive to.
It's not like.
What's this called?
It just smell like. It just smell like.
I fuck with it.
Shea butter, baby.
Yeah.
You whip this shit up good. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Not you touching it.
Put a little shea on my.
Ooh, my skin gonna be shiny.
Oh, shiny as fuck. Shiny as fuck out this bitch.
I'm shiny.
So now this is all natural, you said?
Yeah.
Smell good.
Let me smell the pineapple so I can figure out which one I want.
The pineapple. So this is my top seller. Honestly, I can't keep pineapple in stock for the life of me. And every time people want it, I can't.
That shit smell like real pineapple.
It smell like a Fanta.
I almost licked that bitch.
Yeah, that's
like a honey dripper.
Shit made me thirsty.
Had somebody lick the scrub, and like it's okay because everything it's all natural, so it's not like it's nothing you can't eat. But don't eat the products.
Give me the Let me get the pineapple about you.
Okay.
Let me get that pineapple
because it's not like
it's once it's on me, it's not heavy.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, let me get the pineapple from you. I'm gonna get the pineapple. Okay. But how much does a jar like this cost?
So the 8-ounce jars are $15.
This is 8 ounce?
Yeah. One of them is 8 ounces.
What's the other one? Oh, they both 8 ounces.
They're both 8 ounces.
You confused me. You said Breeze looked too like
because the way you said it, I thought you were saying, so what's this together? No, one jar is 8 ounces.
Okay.
And then I do a 16 ounce.
I'm gonna get the pineapple.
Cause
pineapple's a good choice, my boy.
Yeah, I like that pineapple.
Somebody, they trying to butter me out.
Of what?
Out of my butters.
Somebody buying them? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, put me on the list.
They don't want 8 ounce jars. Can you do me 16 ounces? 16 ounces.
How big is that? Is that two? That's two of these together.
That's two of those together. Yeah,
it's
a pound. It's a pound of body butter.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be
that
amazing.
Nigga dancer gonna use it.
Yeah, tonight.
Listen,
tonight.
Everybody who gets them loves them. I have one person. She say this is the only thing that keep her from being ashy, and she's a dark skinned woman, and she say everything else just keep her dry. She just be dry, no matter how much of it she puts on. She still end up dry and cracked up, and she say I'm dark skinned. I can't.
I went to Jones and Roses, which is a black owned oil company. They do butters too. And I try to get some, but even they oils, I was like, I like oil, but it's not moisturizing my skin like it should. So I'm gonna try your shit. I'm gonna report back. Okay. Not your shit. I'm gonna try your stuff, and I'm gonna report back next week to let you know. Between the ashiness of my fingers and the friction of my skin, it can cause a serious combustion. Remember what happened last time, Mr. Proud? Hey, Breeze, we gotta go right to you, man. We going right the fuck here.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
Yo, it's your boy Breeze, and today's question of the day is: who is the greatest one-hit wonder?
Don't hold and go, no holding back.
Swear to God.
Because you are my baby. When I'm with you, it's alright. Alright.
That's why he was.
I don't even know the name of that damn song.
I don't know the words.
I don't know the words. Met somebody, she is a beauty, very special.
Yeah.
He up there.
Yeah. Who? That's like I don't even know.
We can go with
one of my other ones. Who is it? Gold all on my chain, nigga. Gold all on my ring. Don't believe me, just this ain't for no fuck niggas. You a fuck nigga, then I fuck with you.
That's why you like that.
Some shit like that. Right.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. We in the club hollering.
Can't forget about Lil Core. Can't forget about Lil Core.
Lil Core had.
What's the song?
What's the song?
Soldier. Can I be here?
You don't even know Lil Core.
That's the fuck I do. I just went blank.
You don't even know Lil Core.
Yes, I do. 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 Yes, I do.
You can't forget about the Hamptons. You know the Hamptons?
No.
You can wear my jacket. You can hold my hand, girl. Cause you know I like it. Cause it gotta be this way. You're the one. Hey, hey, you're the one.
Yeah,
One hit wonder.
I ain't never heard that.
Nigga, one hit wonder. Look me in my eyes and try to feel my pain. Do you know how it feels to be left out in the rain?
That's not the song I know by him.
Mac Ranson, Return of the Mac. Yeah.
No, he had more than one song, didn't he?
That's nigga, name another one. nigga. Who let the dogs out?
Ooh.
The Baja Man. A doggy is nothing if he don't have a bone. Oh, dog can get it.
Oh, the first time. That's another good way. So I guess he ain't the one.
Yeah, no, he had a couple.
Blue Contrail, Hit 'em Up Style.
Who is that?
Y'all know Hit 'em Up Style?
No. Yeah.
You know Hit 'em Up Style.
You do know that song.
I don't.
You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk.
That's the new boy,
jerk,
right?
Jerky.
Yeah, that's about the only song they had.
This is why I'm hot.
Ooh.
This is why I'm hot.
Who?
This is why I'm hot. Now everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Ooh.
Everybody in the club getting
What's his name?
Jaquan.
Jaquan.
Pop, lock, and drop it.
But it's who's
Pop, lock, and drop it.
Who's the best?
I don't know. Oh shit! Now you got me. You got me on that one.
Who? What's one song out of all those songs you named that you like? Yo, like
Panda.
Oh wow. What's the girl?
What I call? If I say when I take me away.
Then she go to jail for fucking that's.
No, you know I could. The greatest one hit wonder I think.
She went to jail.
It was dope or something.
The greatest one hit wonder I think. If I had to say, God sent me an angel from the heavens above.
Yeah, I got one better than that. Heard it all before I was at work.
Come home.
That wasn't my car you saw. Baby, I swear it wasn't.
But your lies ain't working now.
Who's hurting
Look
now.
who's hurting
I
now.
had to shut you down. I
Down.
had to shut you down.
Got this kind of girl, I'm cashing out. Girl, I'm cashing out.
I'm
Right
cashing
around
out.
town with that Nina.
With that needle.
Right on with a girl named Keisha, smoking on Keisha.
Smoking on Keisha.
Got it.
But one hit wonders. What happened to them? Why they one hit wonders?
Another good one hit wonder. Good. See this right here, another nasty song. I love the way you freaking with no panties on. I said, won't you put that pussy on me?
Once the rest of the album come out, it's like, that was the best song on here.
Another one here wonder, his best song, verse 1, what's it gonna be today? Let's see, the red beans or the red nave. Any, many, money, mo. That's the way it go when you got money to blow. Ho!
I don't know.
But then say no more, just think. I was on my way to the show, I got shot, but I don't got nails. Wanna drive a truck, but I wanna go to trip. Plus, I was broke with a deal, but nobody could tell, so we did what we had to do for country grammar to sell. Eee! Now what the hook gonna be? See, I don't need no fucking hook on this beat.
I got one.
Oh, this was your song.
That was my shit. That's Murphy Lee.
I'm feeling really unappreciated.
Unappreciated is
Taking
good.
my love, or I found you, Miss New Booty.
Get it together.
Bring it back.
That's Bubba Sparks. He had more than one hit. That's Bubba Sparks.
Name another one.
I don't know, but he had some.
Unappreciated was cherished. They had
They had more than one too.
We ready.
That's Archie.
Archie.
That's who? We ready. Come on. For y'all. He had a big. He had Bone Crush on that song.
No, he didn't.
We ready.
He had Bone Crush on that.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm looking at some of these one hit wonders. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble.
Get in there. That's all you got.
No.
That's all I got.
They say Bone Crusher one hit wonder.
What his song? Never Scared.
Chopper style, chopper style. Chopper.
What about them guys, them sugar? They think the guys, them sugar, simmer.
I don't know what the fuck.
You know that song.
Me
There's
and
nothing in this
Nah.
world that I won't do. If I could be your girl.
What would you do if your son was at home
Crying all alone on the bedroom floor cause he's hungry.
What about Cassie? Just me and
She
you.
not a one hit wonder.
Nah.
Yeah, no,
she not a hit wonder.
No?
She had other songs, yeah.
Yeah.
She a 2-hit wonder.
Maybe.
Two or three.
Throw some D's on that bitch. Pop, lock, and jockey. You said that.
Yeah.
She got it. 2 pistols. Get silly.
All them shits from the late 2000s was one hit wonders.
Yeah, because you kind of got that, and that was
High five. What the fuck?
It takes two to make the gang get right. You ain't heard from the nigga since it took two. It takes two. You ain't hear from jump either. Crisscross will make you jump.
Nephew's got a remix.
They got a remix to it. Other than that shit though, you ain't heard from them niggas. Close your segment now, man. I'm sorry.
Yo, it's your boy Breeze. I know y'all tired of me and Jerry was singing, but whatever. Nah, but for real, it's your boy Breeze. And the question of the day is, who is the greatest one hit wonder?
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
Neesy. Them gals, them sugar.
Bro, I think that's like Wyclef or something.
That ain't Wyclef, nuh-uh.
That's why I was trying to figure out who
the name of the song is called Girls Them Sugar.
Hey Siri, aka AI. Who sang Simma?
It's called Girls Them Sugar.
Simma.
He not one hit wonder. I'm so sorry. I apologize for disrespecting him. This is Beanie Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, that song is just the
first one we knew.
Yeah.
Simma.
That motherfucker came on making an instrumental. Simma.
Nigga said, making his own goddamn beat. Simma.
Who the girl singing in that bitch?
I don't know.
That's Nas in that bitch though. Simma.
Probably Shirley Murdoch. You hit me one more time. I hit myself one more time.
If I could be young.
Neesy.
Yeah.
Before we get flagged for this Simma.
Right.
Too late. They done.
Yeah, it's enough of it in there now.
Listen, my wife is out of town this week, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. Neesy,
I'm finna download all these songs.
What's going on this week, dog? And love them and or leave them.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Neesy Ray, and this is Love 'Em or Leave 'Em, where you write into us and we give y'all some advice on your love situations, your life situations, all of that good stuff. And you send that in to jtgentertainment.com and let's get to it. All right, whack is whack. America. What's up, cousins? Okay, so real quick, I'm 27 and I've been dating this girl who has a 90-day rule. We connected and after about day 45, I was way beyond the sexual thing. I started liking her for who she really was. A businesswoman, smart, cute, all of that. So we finally made it past the 90-day period and it was time for us to have sex. Her head was terrible and the sex was wet. I feel like I wasted 90 days of my life that I will never get back. We had a strong connection, but now I just see her as a friend. Do you think I can get past this, or is this DOA? Signed, what would y'all do?
You dating Ebony K. Williams. Go ahead.
Y'all know what does DOA mean?
Dead on arrival.
Oh, snap. Well, but you liked her as a person. But I guess they say if you don't test drive the car, how do you know you really like the car? So I mean, if it is a factor that you can't get past, then we can't tell you that it's a factor that you can't get past. Like, because some people probably can make it work. Some people probably go in and you teach her how to do some things that you like, and you know, sex is communication. If you don't tell the person, hey, like, that's not, do it like this, turn me this way, then it's never going to be good, because you got to know what you like. And if she doing this 90-day thing, she probably really don't know what she like either. So I mean, y'all could possibly make it work and grow together and, you know, kind of figure out what works for the both of y'all. But if you're not willing to do all of that, then go on ahead and move on along. Y'all just be friends.
Breeze. Hey, give this girl a chance, man. I'm with Neesy. I like what she said. Sex is communication. I really don't think it's her. I really think it's you. Like, you know how guys get. Once you hit it, it's like, okay, the chase is over. On to the next. So
as soon as I come
to my senses. So it might really just be like that race is over for you now. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be on to the next. Because you said you was really past the sex thing for real. You was feeling her, businesswoman, cute, all of that. So I can't even say that. If sex is that important to you that you willing to throw away all the other stuff, all the pluses that this woman have for sex, then I mean, shame on you. For real. Like, standards gotta grow a little bit. Like Neesy said, y'all can work on that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe she not that active like that. Maybe she ain't been in the streets like that. So I would say try to give it a chance, man. I feel like you just don't want it. Cause if y'all had sex one time and you ready to move on that quick, you know, people have bad days. Maybe it just was. Maybe she had a.
She ain't douche.
Cottonmouth.
Dush. What it was called. She didn't do that.
Maybe her mind was on work. Maybe she had a bad day at work or something. Give her another chance.
Don't give me here with your mind on other shit.
I don't know. I would say give it another shot, man. And like Neesy said, I love what she said. Sex is communication. So communicate. Especially if you feel it. You know, it's been, you know, waited for it. You can work some stuff out. You know, waited 90 days. So obviously you liked it a lot because you waited that long. But, you know, give it another shot. You never know. Jerry?
We can work it out. Whoa, let me kiss your eye.
Kiss your eye?
Let me wipe the tears away. Whoa, let me hold you tight. Let's talk to each other. I want to hear what you gotta say. Neesy said it, goddammit. Last night.
Hey, turn my shit down. Like you in this bitch. Hey, oh.
Me and my woman.
This nigga singing his heart away.
We cried.
He turned it up.
Together. Okay. Said we did what? Said we cried.
Together.
He's left me out there.
No, I did. I said,
you think you breeze. Neesy left me out there floating. Looking at me like I'm goddamn crazy. And then we made love. You know that song?
Yeah, I know it.
Love like we never made love.
But let them sing that shit.
They made love like they never made love before. How good is that love, Breeze? When the last time you made love like you never made love before? You know, we started holding each other. You gotta put some slow jams. Son.
That's a different kind of
intimacy. That's a different.
It is.
Like we made love, and then we just hold each other. Like you ever just like, nah, ain't nobody gonna go wipe nothing off.
Just stay there, let it dry up on you. And then we started holding each other, and then we cried.
That's that we was almost done.
Yeah, y'all almost broke
Like,
up.
we almost went our separate ways.
And I say that to say, sir, if you tell this lady how you feel, your next experience is gonna be like that. Because if you feel this way about her, she probably feel that same way about you. And she could have been having a bad night. She might have had a lot on her mind. You said she's a businesswoman.
She might have
smart, cute, all of that. All of that could be a lot of stuff. So she probably had a lot going on. And this, I don't know how old she is. I don't know if you said you 27, so she around that age. I'm assuming.
Hoping.
Hoping. She done had her day in the sun, and she knows how to play in the sun. Might have just been a bad day. Try it again. Don't write us back. Don't write us no fucking letter after one experience. That's all I got. I'm sorry. We love you for writing in, and we appreciate you. Neesy.
And she was the one goddamn keeping count. She probably let him hit it on the 72 days, and she. He wasn't counting. He's like, oh, it's 90 days.
Right.
Today today.
Right.
And as a grown ass man, you sit there and entertain the lady that told you she had a 90-day rule. That's crazy in itself.
Why?
What?
Why?
Why what?
Why it's crazy.
If you tell me that you got a 90-day rule, I'm just counting down the days.
Facts.
I'm fucking somebody else, the other 89, but they 90.
Wow.
They 90, guess what? I belong to you. Neesy.
Lord.
Day 70.
Day 3. Give it up for day 3.
One hit wonder.
One hit wonder. Neesy.
Oh, dang. Is it worth it? Chicago, Illinois. Hey cousins, I hope all is well and I hope that you can give me some advice. Let's get into it. I'm a 29-year-old black woman from Chicago, Illinois, but I'm moving to Charlotte, North Carolina soon, as I just got my master's in data science and got a job as a data scientist there. Good for you, girl. For the past 2 years, I have been searching for my father as he was absent in my life. When I was 5 years old, my mother was murdered by someone who was supposed to be a family friend. Therefore, I was raised by my grandmother and my older sister. Whenever I asked about my dad, my sister would always say she had never seen him because he and my mom weren't together. My grandmother had an idea of who it could be, but never confirmed it because she didn't want to get my hopes up. Last week, my grandmother asked me to come over to have dinner. When I came over, she handed me an envelope that had my name on it, and it was from a drug rehab center. I read the letter, and it was from my dad. He apologized for not being in my life and emphasized that he made some bad decisions that led him to do time in prison and is in rehab trying to get his life together. Cousins, I am open to meeting my father, and it seems like he is open to meeting me, but I don't know if I am prepared emotionally. I have a lot of hate, anger, and brokenness within me and want answers, but emotionally, I don't know if I'm ready. Additionally, I am moving in 2 months, so I fear that if we start this journey of building our relationship and I move, I am worried he will forget about me. Cousins, do you have any advice or suggestions on preparing for this moment, or what could I say, or what I could say when I meet him? Signed, is it worth it? Well, so I definitely think it is worth it to meet him, but I do feel like there needs to be some kind of therapy because you have to heal first. Like, he wasn't there, and like you said, you have a lot of hate, anger, and brokenness within you, and until that is somewhat subsided, it's going to take a while before you can feel comfortable enough, accepting him as your father. Like, it's going to be a process. So I definitely feel like you should be open to meeting him and talking with him, but also be open to talking to a therapist and letting them know, hey, this is how I feel about this. Like, he's showing up. I'm 29 at this point, and he just showing up. He's saying he was in prison all this time. Why hasn't he reached out before now? Like, you got to get that out. And you also need to express that to him as well. I know he said he wasn't where he need to be in your life at the moment, but those are things that you have to discuss and try to work through. It's going to be a journey. I know you moving, but if you really want to build this relationship that you haven't had for 29 years, I think it is something worth trying to work on. Bruce?
You said you have a lot of hate, anger, and brokenness within you, and you want answers. By you not meeting him, you still gonna have a lot of hate, anger, brokenness within you with no answers. So I would say you definitely need to go meet him. And you saying you moving, you worried that he'll forget about you. At this point, I don't think he's gonna forget about you because he didn't forget about you all this time. He reached out, said he want to meet you. Can't really speak on the past because we don't really know what the situation with your mother and him. Not saying this was your mother, but a lot of women sometimes keep their children away from their fathers. Not saying this is your situation, but just hear him out. Don't go in there with such a mind made up. This what happened. I know this. Because remember, your sister already said she never seen him. Mom and him wasn't together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Grandma said she had an idea. So obviously this man really, and your mama really was just whoop the one. I feel like it really was just something to do when it was nothing to do, and then something happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but I could be. Shit, I've been wrong before. Give him a chance. Sometimes, and men, we don't like to say, we're very prideful. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when we fuck up, we like that, we fucked up. Like, how am I gonna fix this fuck up? And we allow our pride sometimes get in the way of us fixing that fuck up. And I think the fact that he even reaching out to you, because you say you've been searching for him, shit, he finally reached out to you. Take that as a plus. Take that as a blessing. Take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Have a conversation with him, but don't go in there throwing punches. I'm gonna hear what he got to say. Hear him out. Express yourself like a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? I know we say we got this anger, these issues sometimes, but sometimes we gotta and think before we speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Think before we react.
You better blow that shit out.
Don't blow that shit up.
Not up, out.
Blow it out, yeah. But it's definitely worth seeing them, man. I want to know. Write back and let us know how it go. I want to know, how it went, how you feel afterwards. Do you feel any better? Yeah, Jerry.
I want to know your name, man. I want to know if you got a man. 29-year-old black woman. Also, as a side, this ain't got shit to do with your letter. When somebody says type shit, that mean that they lying. If somebody ever just yeah, type shit, you lying.
Type shit.
Right, lying your ass off. In Chicago, Illinois is a word that a 29-year-old black woman from Chicago, you moving to Charlotte and you just reconnected with your father, or potentially reconnecting with your father. You don't want to get your hopes up. Last week, your grandmother asked you to come over for dinner. When you came over, she handed you an envelope like y'all was on Maury Povich or Judge Mathis, and your name was on it from a drug rehab center. That would have threw my ass off, too.
Yeah, definitely.
What the drug rehab center name is? Kicking Kilos. You read the letter and it was from your dad. He apologized for not being in your life and emphasized that he made some bad decisions that led to him doing time in prison and is in a rehab trying to get his life together. Now, I'm going to tell you a statement that my mama always told us as kids when it comes to dealing with people. And in this particular situation, the people happens to be your family, your dad, that you don't know that well, so we're just going to generalize him as people. My mama will always tell us, and my daddy too, sometimes you got to treat people with a long handle spoon. You got to treat people with a long handle spoon. And what that means is that you're not kicking them out, but you keeping them at a distance. Mm-hmm. You got to know how to keep that motherfucker at a distance. And as the relationship grows, the spoon can get shorter. It can come from a long handled spoon to maybe a soup spoon to eventually a caviar spoon to eventually that little spoon that comes with an ice cream cup that you used to get in school, the little wooden one. It can eventually get to death. That's a real intimate spoon. You hold that spoon too close, your knuckle gonna scrape the ice cream. But sometimes you gotta treat people with a long handled spoon. And I think that for you, this is what it's gonna cause. Like you gotta start there.
Yeah.
I think that is it worth it? I don't know. But that's up to you to decide and figure out if it's worth it or if it's not worth it. Long handled spoon is situation. It's your dad, so you want to know what your bloodline gonna look like. You want to know what you looking forward to, what you got to look forward to when you had kids. You 29 years old, you young, and you moving to Charlotte, North Carolina for work soon. Shout out to you for doing the damn thing. Yeah. Just let me put that in as an aside. Shout out to you for getting your master's in data science and getting a job as a data scientist and moving to Charlotte. Charlotte expensive as fuck. Good luck.
It's so nice.
But you gonna figure it out.
She done figured it out this far.
Yeah, you done worked and got here. I don't have a doubt in my mind about you. I think that you're gonna be great, and I think that learning who your father is, getting to know him, won't be anything but beneficial for you. Yeah. My last piece of advice to you would be, if you're not already, get into some counseling. May, we're in May. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and this type of thing can take a toll on your mental health. So get into some counseling and talk to somebody else. Talk to somebody who's not family.
Yeah.
Talk to some other people who can give you a different perspective of what you're thinking and what you're going through. Hell, you wrote out to us. That's the first step. Now, ain't nobody in this motherfucker certified, so I'm gonna give you some bullshit from time to time. Breezy no goddamn certified, so we can only get you so far. But with this, go talk to some professionals.
Yeah.
Call Breeze if you want to. Your ass gonna be on 95. Headed to Pine Hill Silver Star. But good luck to you, man. Thank you for writing in to us. I wish you and your father and mending this relationship nothing but the best. And find out, this is just for me, what kind of drugs was he on? Was he on that? That's important.
Man, he was definitely on some hard shit.
So find out what.
But he just getting sober.
And that's what that leads me.
That's why I said I'm going that swing. I ain't want to get there, but we can go to that shit now that you there.
And that leads me to my next point. Don't do crack.
Lord.
Bro,
find out what kind of drug he was on. Was
I
he on
guarantee
some hard shit?
He was on some hard shit.
It was beyond weed. I can guarantee you that.
Definitely. This motherfucker said that he done did some shit. He was stealing. He was out here.
That nigga, he was on Judge Mathis. You did just a little. I never did. Just a little. One time. I knew it. I knew I could find a crackhead. That nigga was on some good shit. I knew. I could smell it. I smell it when you came in here. And if he was on some good shit like that, definitely put two wooden spoons in between y'all. Because you don't want him to come down to Charlotte and steal your shit. So that's all I got for you.
Not come to Charlotte is Lord. I do want to
look
make
like Franklin from Snowfall.
Lord Jesus. No, I do want to make one more point with this particular situation, because I've seen something like this play out in my life. My mom and my grandfather did not have that relationship. My grandfather was in prison from the time my mom was a little girl till she graduated from high school. And when he got out, he did some shady stuff that she made that spoon. It was real long, but as time progressed and they talked and they, got to really know each other, they were able to build a really good relationship. And then she, at a certain point, came to the realization, our parents do what they can when they can and how the best they know how. And with what he was given, the cards life dealt him, this is his chance to try to rekindle that with you. So don't push him away. Definitely try to rekindle, but start, like Jerry said, with that long handle spoon, and then you work your way to the little popsicle stick.
Popsicle stick, that's good.
Yeah, it'll get there. It'll get there. It will, because I've seen it. Yeah. It can happen.
Shout out to you. And I don't know how old your daddy is. You 29, so he probably had you when he was young too. He gonna come out here and get somebody pregnant. You gonna be an old ass, a young auntie. You can have a young uncle. Your kids are gonna have a young ass uncle.
He ain't lying about that part either. That'll happen too.
Your kid's gonna be 20 with an uncle that's 4 months old. That's my uncle right there.
I got a 16-year-old auntie.
Uncle? See?
Yeah.
She gonna be a former crackhead too.
What?
She gonna be a former crackhead too. You know, crackheads love each other.
They fight each other, yeah.
Yeah, they got something to talk about. Shit, I remember when I was on crack shit. That was nothing when I was on crack.
I was on this shit. Nigga, Snowfall Franklin sold me my shit. It was a real nigga named Franklin. Coach, you say when
I
want her to tell her. I want to know how the parent relationship go when they meet for real.
Yeah, keep us updated.
Keep us posted.
Definitely.
Close your segment.
All right, y'all. This was Love 'em or Leave 'em, where you write into us and we can answer any types of questions. I mean, we got deep today, and yeah, we're gonna try to answer it the best we can. We are not certified therapists or anything. We are not certified therapists or anything, but we try the best we can based on our life experiences and what we've been through. And just send those letters in to jtgentertainment.com and we will pick the ones that we feel need to be answered at the moment.
There it is. And there it been. Breeze. We going right here to you, dog, with man to man. Man to man. Man to man. This is man to man. What's going on this week, dog?
Yo, so I got 3 for you. All right, so man to man this week, fellas. Man to man. How long does it take you before you feel like this female is raw doggable?
Wow.
I just want to know, because I feel like guys, I don't know. I want to know what they think. I want to know, is it a certain time, or do you just go off gut life, or if it happened, it happened, or like what goes through your mind? What's your thought process for you to be like, okay, I'm gonna do this? Maybe it's different for different age groups. Maybe it ain't. Because I know for me, if I was talking about if I was to become single, we gotta go get tested. We gotta know. I gotta know the status. I don't need my friend falling off or burning or hurting. Like, I gotta know, like,
you losing a lot of weight, ain't you? You got this cough I can't get rid of.
Right. So what you think, Jay? When did you know it was raw doggable?
I can probably count the amount of women that I've raw dogged, and it ain't a lot.
When did I didn't ask you?
Oh, I'm just saying for the people.
I know, but I know you want to tell everybody. You know, oh yeah, okay, but back to my question, my man to man. We didn't give a fuck about how many. I said, at what time did you know? Like, you want to? I blame my time.
I was just saying, because you was talking about people getting sick and shit, coughing, losing weight.
I just want to know, what's the time limit you had when you knew it was raw doggable?
Oh, when I knew it was serious.
So it was no test she had to pass or nothing. Just
I had to examine that thing. Let me see. Yes, but no. Like, everybody isn't like, if I'm being transparent, everybody isn't out here like, oh, we gotta go to the doctor together before I put that thing in you. Like,
especially when you're younger.
Especially when you're younger. Some niggas is out here. Some niggas first time off the porch is doing that shit. Not me. Not I, said the cat. I even had an ex-girlfriend told me, like, oh, I'm allergic to latex. Well, bitch, you finna get this lamb. You finna get this lamb. Man, you finna get that? Cause no. Cause you telling me that, how many other niggas you'd have told that and all they had was latex and your ass been fucking. I could tell because your hip spreading. That's what my mom always said. You can tell a woman been having sex if her hip spreading. So I will say the reason why I say like it hasn't been many. It's always been long-term people like who I've been with for a long time, and it didn't start off that way. It started off, and I gotta judge your character.
Yeah, me too.
See if you itchy. See if you cough. Where did that cough come from? What you coughing for? Say I. And then the thing is, people, you out here ain't raw dogging, but you getting your head with no condom on. That could be just as bad.
Yeah.
Look at the gums.
That's not just as bad.
It is. Shit,
look at the gums.
You got gingivitis of the penis. You ain't even know it.
I can't.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for that, Jerry.
Neesy, can I ask Neesy a follow up?
Ask what you want, bro.
It's a challenge by choice, Neesy. How long do you wait until you let somebody go commando? Or you let somebody go commando?
If I don't see myself having a baby with you, we not going commando.
There you go. Commando. You got a hat on. You look like Tracy Braxton a little bit. That's a compliment. I love Tracy Braxton. You know who Tracy Braxton is?
Yes, I do.
R.I.P. to Tracy Braxton. Okay.
All right, that was interesting. That was more than I reckoned for. All right, so man to man, what's a song, fellas, by a woman that you sing with all of your chest?
A song for me that I say with my full chest.
That's by a woman.
I put your picture in the mirror. Start to blush when somebody says your name. If my stomach does a pain, so you walk in my direction, I go the other way. Start to stutter when I speak, trying to stand but my knees go weak. What's happening to me? And can you tell me what it means? I'm on the adventures on my way. You got me staring out the window. Look on a star for a sign. That's the reason why. Yeah.
I'm with that. That's one of mine. You know,
yeah.
Other one was a song.
That all hard.
Was the other song that I mentioned?
Come home late. Yep. It seems you barely beat the sun.
What?
Tapping my shoulder. Thinking you gon' get you some, smelling like some fragrance pineapple that I don't even wear. So if you want some loving, I suggest you go back there where you came from. Day to day with you, it's always something
I
else.
didn't know that was one of y'all songs.
Working my nerve. God knows that I don't deserve like, what you really put me through.
Cause I've been
so true to you. For you to come at me with another lame excuse. See, You want one more?
And another one is for me. Love, never knew what I was missing. But I knew once we start kissing, I find. All right, that's one.
Your fan was smoother than hers.
And then one more for me that I sang with my full chest. Girl, I can tell he been lying and pretending that he's faithful and he loves you. Girl, you ain't gotta be lying. Don't be afraid to say I'm your girl. You're my girl. We your girl. Don't you know that we love you? With all that goddamn
in that restaurant.
all her damn business.
That was an intervention.
They went to brunch and girl, take a good look at yourself. He got you going through hell.
That was an intervention.
Like damn, bitch, I came for a mimosa.
Listen, since we got this mimosa in our system, girl.
Let us tell you the truth.
You see them when
this
they
how we really feel.
It should have been Beyonce going through shit.
Girl, take a good look at yourself.
He got me going through hell.
We've known each other too well. Okay, go ahead, Breeze. I'm sorry. Sorry to all the cousins in the car listen like, God damn. Dude.
They done turned it up. They done turned us off by now.
Cousins, take a good look at yourself. Steve Harvey ain't singing like this. Okay. Whoever y'all listening to. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm being home by myself. Happy to see people. Go ahead.
You gonna do all the singing on my fucking segment.
I'm so sorry. I'm just happy to see people. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You people deprived.
I'm people deprived. That's a good word.
Fellas, man to man, how do you feel about being in a relationship with a woman that makes more money than you?
How do you feel?
I think I would be okay.
Tell me about choices. Does your wife make more than you?
No.
Okay. This is like, there was a time.
Jerry.
And I thought, I'm sorry, I'm back. There was a. This is just karaoke night. There was a time
he
when,
never need to be alone again, bro.
Bring your ass back, B.
When I thought life was over and now.
When we leave, he's still gonna be singing.
When my wife made more than me.
Yeah. How you felt as a man?
My broke ass couldn't find a way to breathe. No, there was a time I was making $36,000. My wife, we would always run neck and neck when it comes to pay. We will always be making neck and neck. And what's a good jump from 36,000? Like what's the average jump? What would you jump to?
40.
40.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. That's not trippable. I wasn't tripping, but that's like reasonable. Me and my wife was making 36,000 and she jumped to 50. I was like, God damn. Oh, fuck. It changed the way I saw things. The world got blurry.
You took your glasses.
Took my glasses off. I couldn't see nothing. It was crazy. And then my wife would say things like, "Hey, could you wash the dishes, babe?" But in my mind, I heard, "Wash the dishes with your broke ass." That's what I heard. So I had to go find something real. She ain't never said it like that, but that's just how I heard it. So I'm not tripping on my wife making money, but I also don't want to be the nigga like my wife make 200,000. I'm out here like at 30,000. Me personally, myself, I couldn't do that. Nigga, I'll be driving Uber right now for the podcast.
That don't mean you gonna make as much as she do.
No, but damn it, I'm gonna be working. Ebony K. Williams. I'm gonna get my ass up and I'm gonna work. I'm gonna find a way to get close. I'm gonna find a way to contribute.
And Uber the way.
I don't know, nigga. I'm gonna draw these goddamn tires so they bald.
Not till they bald.
They gonna be in the backseat shaking like a motherfucker. Sir, stop doing 70. You want to get there, don't you? I don't know. I don't think that I would be comfortable with it unless my wife was like a celebrity, popular, very like, you know, it was almost inevitable to catch up unless you were in that same field. Like if my wife was Tamar Braxton and she's a singer, she makes some money, and I'm just a nigga over here doing my regular work, that's different. But if we in the same breadth of income,
you feel less than a man.
Not less than a man, but
got to. If you fucking focusing on fucking catching up to her, where y'all got the same house, same everything's supposed to be a 10, you gotta feel less than a man.
My sentiments has always been I would never want somebody to tell me, no matter who the fuck you is, to get out of mine. And if she's making this much money and she wants to afford this lifestyle, and this is her house that she had to pay for with her income, it's solely based on her income, she could probably tell me to get out of mine. Not that my wife would, but I would never want to be in a position where somebody could tell me that. Sorry.
That's interesting.
Yeah. You ain't gonna tell me to get out of mine, nigga. It's ours.
It could be yours with your fucking paying what she make. I don't understand why. Because she makes more, would it just be hers?
What? Okay, so hypothetically, if I made 36,000, hypothetically per pay period, that is 1,100 every 2 weeks, and I'm being generous right there because I'm not really sure. I think it's actually less than that. I think it's like $1,056.37. Hypothetically, in today's environment, we afforded a house. If we bought a house together.
Okay,
They put my income with
that's the key word.
And say she made 200,000.
Right.
And the mortgage on the house was 2,500.
Uh-huh.
Even with 2 checks, I can't afford the mortgage. 2 checks together. If I'm making 35,000, bringing it home.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
I get that.
So at some point, and not that I don't like, and if I'm touching somebody out there, just let the Lord use you. At some point, because somebody going through this shit.
I'm saying so.
At some point, somebody dropping their balls.
Okay. I'm just speaking just because I think it's interesting. Y'all purchased the house together.
Yes.
You making 36 hypothetically. She making what, 60 hypothetically.
That's different. I was at 200, but okay, 60.
Okay. So how much you said she?
I was saying 200. Like they making, because we was talking about substantial. I was going substantial. But if you want to go 60, let's go 60. 60. That's gonna probably put you in the field somewhere of around 1,400 per paycheck. So that's gonna put you at 2,400 a month. You ain't gonna get no mortgage for 2,500. So let's call your mortgage 2,000 even. That y'all got together.
So would it be just the male paying the mortgage, or would y'all at that table that we talked about building,
and building
together, right? But
Right,
if
so-
y'all splitting it, let's say y'all splitting it 50-50, the mortgage is $2,000 of that. Y'all splitting it 50-50, and you making $2,000 a month. Your entire paycheck is going towards that mortgage, so that's almost impossible for you to split that with your wife's
Correct.
50-50. So you have to balance out your bills. Like, hey, I can give you 30% towards the mortgage, which in the relationship, that's probably how it should go. Like, hey, this is your percent, this is my percent. We gonna take these bills like this. But me, myself, personally, I wouldn't be comfortable with that.
So would you leave?
I wouldn't leave. I would find a way to make more money, so I can be equally yoked, in my opinion, to my spouse.
So y'all gotta, let's say, damn. But I'm saying the relationship's good.
Yeah.
And now you want to make more money because you feel some kind of way. You would sacrifice that time that you get with your wife and enjoying, like, y'all having a good time relationship, but because your insecurities, you would go and try to work more to make more money because you feel like you don't want somebody to say, get out of my.
Yeah, well, yes, and also I'm a hustler, so I don't know if it'll be sacrificing time. I'll find shit to do, like, i.e. become a photographer, where I can charge $1,000 for a wedding, and I work 4 hours for a wedding, and I can come home and I can edit, and I make $1,000, sometimes, oftentimes, much more than $1,000 for my photographers out there, and become a photographer. I will find a hustle that way. So where my income is $35,000, my supplemental income, I'm only working 2 weekends out the month, but I'm bringing in X amount of money on top of that. So me personally, I will find a way to supplement that. If I didn't have the skill to go out and get a better paying job, that's me. Now other people may sacrifice that time and be working 2 and 3 jobs. That's not me.
Right.
So.
All right. Well, I'm just asking. That was my man to man this week.
That was good.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
For sure. Man to man.
Man to man. Man to man. This is man to man.
We breezing right along, cruising right along, and we are going to go right, if y'all don't mind, here.
Look, tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top five.
Yo, it's your boy Jay the Great Man, and this week my top 5 is gonna be a little interesting. It's gonna be a little different. I'm in town by my goddamn self. My wife has went out of town, and she's left me here to fend on my goddamn own. To sing. Can somebody hit your camera? I want to get up and move, and then you gotta hit y'all. So restart that one before I do my top 5.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you had the headphones on, jumped up.
Yeah.
Jumped up too quick. Just hit the red button 2 times. Bow, bow. 2 times. One more time. Boom. And then let me know what the time is on that camera right there. Get the fuck out. What's the time on that one? 15:40. Hit that one 2 times too. Boom, boom. Because we'll be out of here. So my top 5 this week, y'all. My wife has left me. She does this thing every year. They started a new tradition. Her and her mom, they do a momcation. So around Mother's Day, my wife takes her mom on a trip, which I think is a very, very, very beautiful thing to do. But it's also inconsiderate and selfish to your spouse.
Inconsiderate and selfish. Lord
You started hearing that one together. So I try to do that. So my wife is out of town. This is my top 5 things that I've realized about myself. Being here by myself. Breeze, you married. You'd have been
I never ever.
Breeze, you'd have been left by yourself before. As a husband and a father, you've been left to the house. Now we enjoyed the time. But by
first hour.
By day 2, we in this bitch like, what the fuck? So this is just my top 5 things I realized. I haven't ate in 2 days. That's number 1. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I haven't ate. No one's reminding me to eat. No one asked me what we eating. Men, we always get frustrated like, what do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? About women not being decisive of what they want to eat. I wish I had somebody to argue with right now about what they wanted to eat, because I would be eating. I may have argued, but I would have ate. I haven't ate in 2 days. I might pass out.
Do that shit when we leave. That means we'll be in this bitch for a whole other 4 hours waiting on the door. Do that shit after. FaceTime me, nigga, on the way to the hospital.
My number 2, I realized I ain't got no fucking friends. You talk to your wife every day. That's the first person you see when you wake up. When you go to sleep, that person. Y'all talk about everything. I ain't got nobody to talk to. I was so happy to fucking see y'all coming to this goddamn door. I even watched y'all through the rain. I was like, let me see what they say about me when I'm not there. Oh, this sounds nice. Neesy got the hat. Oh, I was just admiring and watching y'all niggas on the ring the whole time because I have no fucking friends when my wife is not here.
That's why we was standing out there so long.
He heard me talking shit.
I have no friends. Number 3, I've realized I've been in the same fucking spot in this house and haven't moved. Your wife gets you up and mobile. Can you come look at this? Can you come turn this off? Turn the light off and that. Do this. She gets you up and moving. I've been on this couch in the same. Y'all saw the cover down there on the sofa. Y'all saw where I've been sleeping and eating, thinking and working, all in the same spot. I haven't fucking moved in 3 days. This shit's giving. The couch got a big ass lump in it because my ass has been in it, and Cole is upset. Number 4, I realized I'm nastier than I knew. It's some shit in my browser history that I gotta get rid of before she comes back. I done looked up so much porn that I never imagined that I would figure that I would like. But I like it a little bit. I just saw some things. I saw 3 nipples on 1 titty. I didn't know if I would like it, but it's good. It's like,
I don't know what that is. You watching Animal Planet. That boy typed in the wrong.
Trisexual. I got 3 nipples. Tri means 3. And then the last thing I realized, because I've watched so much porn, I'm sticky. I realized I'm sticky right now. But goddamn,
that's why he wanted that damn cream. Give me pineapple. Give me the pineapple. Shit, I want to smell good when I do it.
Oh God. I can't.
I'm gonna get both body butters from Neesy because I'm sticky. I realize I'm chapped and I'm sticky, and I need. I don't like how you looking at me and judging me, Neesy. This is not the judgmental moment. This is just me venting. I have to say my wife don't come back until Sunday, and I'm bored. I'm lonely. It's just me and the dog. He's tired of me. I'm tired of him. I don't even know if he's still down there alive because I haven't seen the nigga.
What?
That's my top 5.
Look, tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top 5.
Neesy,
What's up, y'all?
what's going on this week, dog? And women want us to know.
Well, it's funny because Breeze kind of touched on this just a little bit when we was in Love 'Em or Leave 'Em, but women want to know this week, why are men so prideful? Why do y'all refuse to ask questions or to try to fix things in the moment?
I used to be prideful, but I figured that shit wasn't taking me nowhere. That shit was fucking hurting the relationship. So I think it's just like, when you the man, you gotta feel like the man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Man to man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the man. You want that? I think most men want to protect.
Who's the man?
Provide.
I'm the man.
You know what I'm saying?
Ba-ba.
And I think when they can't, it does something to them, like, eternally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to provide. You want to be the protector. You want to be the provider.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you need help. Like, you know, shit. Sometimes I need, the bill came up to 52. All I got is 48. So like, you got $3. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you need, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need help, and it's just tough because you always taught as even growing up, even without people like really teaching you, they teaching you like, be a man, like, you know what I'm saying? Ladies first, like. Little stuff like that, and people don't realize, like, little stuff like that, little sayings like that, hearing that all the time, it stick with you. It grows with you. It grows up with you. So you feel like, I'm a man. Your boys don't do that. Men don't cry. This ain't that. So you got to be kind of prideful. It's kind of something that, you know, that you grow up with or taught without even really being taught.
Yeah.
So it's something you got to kind of teach yourself. Like, it's okay, you know what I'm saying, to ask for help, especially when you marrying somebody or you with somebody, you know what I'm saying? At that point, you almost gotta let them see you when you vulnerable, you really can't. Because that's the way you build for real, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just Bree's thoughts.
Yeah. Ladies, y'all doing this bump in the mirror pick in honors of Mother's Day, stop that shit. Some of y'all ain't even pregnant. Y'all just got y'all stomachs out in the mirror. I would... This she ain't got no goddamn baby. She just in the mirror, smacking her stomach to be included. Shut up! Stop! Get your ass. Find a hobby. I will say, What we talking about prideful? I'm sorry, Neesy. I'm just drinking,
man.
and I have no friends. I don't know. I think Bree said it 100% on hit it on the head. Sometimes it's embedded in us. You know, I think the whole conversation that me and Bree just had about what we were just talking about, the financial thing, is a conversation of pride. Mm-hmm. And I would try to pride myself. I'm like, I'm not that prideful. My wife can be whatever and she can, but goddamn, I'm gonna be with you. Shit, because I'll be damn. Like I could be the first husband of the United States. My wife could be the president, and I could be the first husband. But goddamn it, you better believe in 2 terms from now, I'm gonna be Hillary Clinton. I'm gonna be running for president too. Goddamn it. So I think that it's just in not all men, but a lot of men is embedded in our DNA. We want to be the protectors, the providers, as Breeze just said, the professors, and we try to live up to that notion. I've never heard a man in my personal realm of living say that he wants to live the soft life. I heard a lot of women say that, but I never heard a man say that. And that soft life comes sometimes with dropping your pride. Women oftentimes have to set their pride aside for their man. Even when their man can be dead wrong, a woman gonna support her man saying that he's dead right, knowing that he's dead wrong. And that's a pride thing. I think that men, by our DNA, we are prideful. Some more than others, some less than others, but we are prideful beings. And I don't see that going nowhere. And I think the moment that it does go somewhere, there's a shift. There's going to be a shift in the world, and we ain't gonna like that.
That shit already shit.
I don't need a man. I can take care of my own. Yeah. When you go home, you're crying, and you might not need a man, but that goddamn that thing you got your whole body shaking. You put it on high, now your whole ass vibrating.
Let's turn this shit off.
I'm sorry. Close your segment, Neesy. I'm so sorry.
All right, this was what women want to know, and women want to know, why are men so prideful?
Well, there it is. Listen, it's been a great fucking show. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Shout out to Neesy and her hat and Breeze and his. I wish I would have known. I would have put a little hoodie on or some shit.
Nah, my hair just...
Oh yeah, you had a whole conversation. Put some of this shit in it. I bet it worked. Can you? Can he? Yeah. Breeze, what can you follow you on social media, man?
Yo, my Instagram back. Y'all can follow me at ThatDudeBreeze24 on Instagram.
It's 24? I thought it was that dude Breeze _
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
that's my Twitter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. But follow me at ThatDudeBreeze. Type in ThatDudeBreeze. You'll see the nice looking young man with the curly hair. That was me. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Dark skin, 2 goals. That's your boy. And make sure you follow my family TikTok and get Smitty with it. And on YouTube, you can follow my baby's page at It's Ari's World. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe, comment, share, like, all of that. Love y'all.
Neesy.
All right, y'all. Y'all can find me on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, and on Facebook at Neesy Ray. Period.
And talk your shit about your shit.
Bit period.
Oh yeah, and make sure you go and follow my business page at stay_chic beauty, and go ahead and buy y'all some butters and oils and scrubs.
Spell chic for the niggas that can't spell like me.
CHIC.
Okay. I got the pineapple. I think I'm gonna get both of them though while I'm sitting here talking.
Look at this thing.
It's your boy Jerry the Great, man. You can follow me on all platforms at Jerry the Great. That's Jerry THA Great. If you have not watched the replay, go watch the replay. That's Zooming with the homies. To hear more on YouTube, we are the Dignified Delinquents. You can follow us at the Dignified Delinquents on all platforms, especially on TikTok, especially on Instagram, because that's what we talking our shit and popping our shit. Listen, we got a surprise coming for y'all real soon. We might announce it next week. We're gonna see how that goes once I tell them what I'm thinking after we goes away from here. Guess what? We out.